Welcome to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Tonight's game will be Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Seriously, why hasn't Capcom done a game where you're the judge? Think about it. You spend a chapter with a prosecuting attorney and a defense lawyer arguing their case, and then at the end, you have to decide who's right. Will you make the correct choice? Or will you send an innocent man to the electric chair? That idea's on the house, Capcom. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream.
Let me take a moment to be serious. Thank you, Logan. You make me feel seen, appreciated, and included. I am so glad I get to be a small part of your community. Thank you, chat. We really wouldn't come back without your warm support.
And we are live! How is everybody doing? I thank you, Rukov, by the way, for the 10 bits and for the very kind words, and thank you for being like an amazing friend, an amazing mod. I hope the notifications went out. I'm kind of surprised. I think this is like, not to sound pessimistic, but I think this is like the lowest turnout we've had for the beginning of a stream, like, ever. But how you doing? I see Rukov was here, bright and early, with a post saying, "This is a limerick about Logan Robo." Ooh, so I'll know how to do the meter for it. Said, his love life is rich. Wait. Oh, the first line is part of the limerick. Okay, so this is a limerick. This is a limerick about Logan Robo. His love life is rich as a hobo. He jokes with a sigh, alone till I die. But at least he's the king of this show, though. Indeed, thank you for the limerick. Sorry, I messed it up at the beginning there, but yeah, it's a small kingdom tonight. But how you doing, Ruka? Magpie saying, "Caw!" Magpie here on the dot, cozy in the nest. Is there room for all three of us in the nest? Magpie. I think it might be just you, me, and Rukov. And Magpie says, "I want to see that, but the story changes depending on how you rule the case, and it gets dark and existential." Oh, so are you saying that you want to see Ace Attorney get dark and existential? I think that'd be fun. And then, like, the more incorrect cases you have, like the public turns against the judge. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to clear my throat for a second. Magpie says, "Ooh, two burbs and a robo in the cozy nets." Oh, that's right. You both are birds, but thing is, okay, tell me if I'm wrong. Aren't magpies, are they one of those types of birds that will sometimes, like, invade somebody else's nest? Like, the nest is already there, and a bird will have eggs, and the bird will fly off to get some of them. Is that a magpie? That's some type of bird, right? That goes in and they'll, like, kick out the eggs, they'll, like, splat and destroy the eggs and just take over the nest. Are you a home wrecker? Magpie says, "You're thinking of cuckoos." I didn't want to say cuckoos. Cuckoos, I think. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. I am not a birdologist. I know there's a word for that. I had to ask my niece. I think that's what she wants to be. But okay, so let's go ahead and load up the game here. Let's see. There we go. So last time we were, I think toward the end of Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth doing their investigation. According to Queen Katie's little description of how long it'll take, I'm guessing we'll go back to Apollo again and investigate like the thing that happened 23 years ago. So that'll be the death of Amara. And it's going to tie into his dad. It's totally going to tie into his dad. But we had this like stunning cliffhanger right here where it seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen. Okay, so just to also recap where we're at, we found a bunch of weird pieces of evidence in his in Inga's room. We found a notepad that seemed like he was describing people, like including his daughter. It's like, this is her, this is what color she tends to wear, this is what she looks like, as if like someone was going to be impersonating him, and there was like spray hair. So I think that the Inga that who was it, Rafa saw running into the tomb was a body double. That wasn't really Minister Inga. So there's something going on. Plus, this whole game has a theme of doubles, twins, personalities, things like that. We also have, kind of extending the theme of doubles, we have this safe that it's two safes. Like we press the buttons down here and then it opens up here. It's weird. Oh, Crystal is here! Said we are getting Slay the Princess tomorrow. Yippee! We are! Crystal, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Crystal, it's so lonely, so everybody snuggle up together. We got Rukov, we got Magpie, we got Crystal. How are you doing? Speaking of Slay the Princess, I think Queen Katie is probably already doing that. Hopefully she'll be able to tear herself away to like hang out with us tonight, but understandable if she can't, because I'm sure she's probably having a blast playing it. All right, so let's actually play some game. And then maybe more people filter in, or maybe it'll just be the three of us. And then if the three of you leave, I'll just be by myself. And then I'll have to decide whether to end the game or just keep going. Sorry, I don't mean to sound pessimistic. I'm just kind of amused that it's kind of a small tournament, because I don't know why. But thank you for those who are here. Rukov, Magpie, and Crystal. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. This can't be true. Oh, the other piece of evidence we saw is that apparently Inga has some time. No, Rukov, just pin him and say, okay, bye. No, Rukov, I was saying, don't go. Don't go. I won't, if I don't stream tonight, I don't know what to do with myself. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be so sad, but so thank you for being here. But yeah, so another piece of evidence I forgot to mention is, okay, thank you for the just kidding, Rukov. That we saw that Inga had like syringes that he would take for back pain, like chronic back pain. And so obviously you're not gonna be able to like inject needles into your own spine, at least not very well. And so I do think that because his cause of death was stabbing in the back, that he actually died while having someone help him with his syringes. And we found out that the Rafa's nurse, I don't know what we call her. Is she in the court record here? Yeah, right here. Nana, Rafa's attendant, she disappeared all of a sudden after Minister Inga's death. I think she has something to do with it. Either, maybe she was doing the impersonating of Inga. It's also possible the autopsy might have been falsified, so maybe she actually was the person who was killed and he's still okay and he faked his death. Nora, rated with a party of 3! Rukov, can we do a shout out for Nora? Oh.
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her.
No, Wendy, old bag!
Chloe. Oh, you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouth like they were about to walk like this is that one. We were learning something about the elders like
was that your first encounter with when Wendy O'Bag just like goes rambling? But at least that was the Penny Nichols case.
Like
I don't like her either.
Stop talking so fast.
And she's awful. Oh, that's me. That's me now, down there. Okay, high five, Vera. That was really good timing. So how was the stream, Nora? I'll try and read a few more comments in the chat there, because like Nora, as you can see, we don't have a lot of people here, so I'll be able to catch up with the chat pretty quickly and easily here. I don't count it as catch up to chat if it's in like the first 15 minutes or so.
We do play game stuff.
Hey, shout out me.
Strange object you said you found.
Quiet little tiny me. Quiet little tiny me.
This?
Quiet tiny me. You have nothing else important to say. And then Nanako. Let's see. Magpie says cuckoos are parasitic.
Game.
Why? I'm gonna read some chat. Thank you for all those who are here. I was worried that if our few people left, there'd be nobody. Magpie says cuckoos are parasitic nesters, and frankly, they scare me a little. I don't know if Eurasian magpies were nest, but I am an honest magpie. I'm glad. I just know that like there used to be magpies where like in a house I used to live when I was like in elementary school, and they were mean to my cat. I remember one time a whole like flock of magpies suddenly like they were like taking a break. I don't know, maybe they're going somewhere. They kind of went in the backyard next to mine, and thank you for the Tomcat, Nora. Thank you for the Tomcat. I am reading chat. I'm trying to read chat, but thank you. But yeah, so my cat at the time was an outdoor cat, and they all like were taking a break in the neighbor's yard. And I remember looking out the back window, and in the neighbor's yard there was like this like concrete wall kind of thing. And there was like a magpie at the end of the wall. And so my cat jumped up there and was like stalking the magpie, heading. And then right as it got close, another magpie dive bombed the cat, knocked it off the wall, and then that one flew away. And then Then another magpie came and landed at the other end of the wall. And then the cat jumped back up. It's like, well, what happened? Oh, there's another magpie. Stock. And then one would dive bomb, knock him off, and one would settle on over here. They were toying with my cat. It was so mean. I mean, granted, my cat was trying to murder and presumably eat them. But, I mean, is that any reason to be rude to somebody just because somebody wants to eat you? Let's see, Crystal was saying, also 1K YouTube logo. Oh yeah, you can see I post on Discord and Twitter. Huh?
My grandma, rest her soul, used to feed magpies with any meat scraps she had.
Okay, thank goodness. I glanced down and I saw the TTS notification here and I saw the text and I thought you said with any metal scraps. And I'm like, that would hurt them. That would hurt them. But that's sweet though. I know they're very intelligent birds, but apparently the more intelligent you are, the greater your capacity for meanness. But so it's good to know that the magpie, that you, as your name says, you are an honest magpie. And I assume that if you met my cat, you would be nice to my cat, right? But yeah, Chris was saying, I post on Discord and on Twitter. Today, I mentioned this last time, I was like 10 subscribers away from 1,000 on YouTube, and I reached that today. I reached 1,000 on YouTube. So yay! Magpie says, Australian magpies are not related to Eurasian magpies, which is annoying. Wait, they're not? Then why are they called magpies? There's Rukov with his fake pie. Crystal leaves, no! Magpie says, I have no intent to leave, but I may get eepy or play games too. That's fine. I mean, have you seen over in Discord when Crystal will be playing like Danganronpa? And I love sometimes like, I'm in the upper corner of it. And I'm like, that's me. And so it makes me happy. And then Rukov says, just kidding. And there's Nora's raid. Oh, how you doing? Say Nora raid. Nora says, what were you playing, Nora? Oh, you're playing more Doki Doki. Have you gotten to the dark stuff so that Oak can know that like things happen in it? Because like Oak, that was your first experience the other day when she was streaming it, right? And you need to know that it is not just a little dating sim. It gets dark. It gets so dark. I mean, no, it doesn't get dark. It's fine. Nora says, there's Rukov with a shout out. And Nora says, it was great. How far into it are you? Without giving any spoilers for anyone here who hasn't seen Doki Doki. Nora said, I was sobbing. Nothing too bad happened yet. Oh, okay. Said, but, ... Crystal says, but. Nora said, there were things said that made me worry. Okay, I think I have a general idea about where you're getting there. I should play some game. How does that sound, y'all? And then I will read some more in the chat in just a moment. But thank you all for being here. Again, Rukov, Magpie, Crystal, Nora, Oak. I love and appreciate you guys. I should say that more like during streams instead of at the very end. You guys are awesome. And so it's good to have you guys here. So thank you. All right. This can't be true. Father would never harm mother. Poor Rafa. This has to come as a terrible shock. Oh, we get a photo of... Wait, is that Amara? What's this? There's a photo in here too. It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. Okay, so either... Here's a couple of possibilities. Either A, that's Amara and the child is Nayuta. Because we already established that Amara was married to Dirk. And she and Nayuta have the same hair, so that might be Nayuta as a baby. Or, because if you notice, like, conspicuously the baby's hair is covered. So what I think what it really is we're gonna find out that Rafa is not Garon's daughter. That Rafa was actually Amara's daughter. And that maybe Amara was, I think Amara was the one who killed, or excuse me, I think Garon was the one who killed Amara and now killed either Inga or the Inga body double. I'm not sure which is which. So she either did the killing or had Nana do the killing. But yeah, because like, it's conspicuous covered of the baby's hair. Why would you do that? Unless you're trying to hide the baby's hair color. So we'll probably spend most of the time thinking like, oh, this is clearly Nayuta as a baby. Then we're gonna find out, what? It's Rafa? I wonder who they are. On the far left, there's a law book with a mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on. Oh, hey, there is. So yeah, so this is, so would that make, hang on. Would that make Dirk Rafa's biological, hang on, how old is Nayuta? How old is Nayuta? 25. Oh wait, no, except, never mind, that makes no sense. Rafa's only 14. And Amara died 20-something years ago. So unless like Rafa has been lying about her age, I guess it can't be her. So it's Nayuta, I guess. Or it could be Apollo. Maybe that's the big twist, is that Apollo is actually blood related to... Wait, no, that's right, because no, Apollo can't be Amara. Apollo is Lamerwar. Never mind, I'm batting 0 for this. I should just shut up and play the game. Wait! That's... Your benevolence? How? How can this be? Thud! Princess Raifa, she thudded! I don't even know what that means! I'm sorry for thudding. That was rude of me. She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence, are you all right? All right? How can I be all right? Huh? All that I have believed. It was all lies. I'm afraid I don't follow. What the heck is she talking about? Can I ask who the woman in this picture is? How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on. Here's another thought. If this whole... Oh, okay, here's a thought. I'm probably wrong, but I'm gonna make more big swing guesses. Okay, stay with me on this. So Amara died 23 years ago, something like that, right? What if Amara didn't die? What if Nayna is Amara? Look, she's got like the kind of purplish eyebrows. We should check to see if she's got the same forehead tattoo. So she could secretly be Amara like 20 years later. And so maybe that actually is a picture of Amara with Rafa, and Amara faked her death and has been secretly being a real mom to Rafa all this time. Yeah. Once we get some music, I'll read some more in the chat. It seems I didn't know anything that was going on. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get much more out of her while she's like this. Jeez. Kids being all sad that their dad died. That their whole life was a sham. Okay, the woman's photo added to the court record. The picture from Inga's safe shows a woman, a baby, and a law book that has a mark branded on it. Okay, so hang on. I got to take a closer look at that photograph. Mother. Wait. Is she saying that this is Garan? Okay, so she has the diamond on her forehead and those kind of purpley eyebrows. Diamond on the forehead, purpley. Oh, the crown covers up her forehead. So we can't tell if she has it. Garan has little squiggles on her cheeks. I was kind of half joking, but I think Nayna is Amara. And she didn't die in a fire. I wonder if somebody did die in the fire, but was like burned to a crisp and was unidentifiable. Mother, huh? I must ask my mother about the secret she is hiding. What secret? I must go. Goodbye. Wait! What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. It appears this photo really upset her. I wonder who the lady in this picture is. It's I'll be your guide. Stop, Shadow. Come back here. Wait, that sounds like Albie and Shadow. That's odd. Commoners aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's afoot. It's the thing at the end of your leg, Edgeworth. How do you not know that? Or maybe he meant the measuring amount. It's 12 inches. Edgeworth, how do you not know what a foot is, Edgeworth? Okay, now we get some music. Let's read some chat. Crystal says, gasp, how dare the flock of magpies be mean to the car, in parentheses, cat. Nora said, oh no, the car. Magpie says, hee hee, magpies can certainly be little a-holes. I'll say, I admit, they like to play games and cause problems on purpose. Yeah, they were being mean to my cat. Nora said, and also the Nora lesbian accusations have been getting worse and worse, especially with DDLC. Well, I mean, Nora, have you ever listened to yourself? You tend to be overly enthusiastic about lesbianism. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. Magpie says, of course, I love kitties, as long as Kitty is nice to me, of course. My cat is very sweet and very nice. She's very timid and scared of new people. And so it would take a while for her to warm up to new people. But she's like the sweetest little cat. Nora says, quote, why is she folding you so much? End quote, is one of the, this one first-time chatter during the screen when we were buttoning up Sayori's blazer. Buttoning up her blazer? I don't remember doing that, but then again, I never really hung out with Sayori in my playthrough. It was Natsuki or nothing, but then the game was like, we're gonna force you to hang out with Yuri, and I'm like, crap, this is gonna be an awful weekend, and it was! Oak said, don't worry, I know that, ... things happen. Crystal says, I'm actually in the case 4 already, planning to bombard Danganronpa channel soon. Nice! I was enjoying your commentary, Crystal. Oak said, also, if I can't chat too much, it's because I am animating something right now. Oh, can you let us in on what it is you're animating? Are you doing more of the TTS girl animation, or is it a new animation? I'd love to hear it. And Rukov for the lurk. Thank you very much to the lurk, Rukov. I hope you're having fun off doing what you are doing. Okay. Let's play a little bit more here. So first of all, can we talk more to Edgeworth, or is it just like, oh, any ideas what to do? Okay, let's present our new pieces of evidence to him. So that means we got Inga's notepad, and then the drugs and the photo of a lady. Okay, yeah. So that's just what he says when he has nothing to say. The incurable habit of ours. What about a picture of a lady, Edgeworth? Do you like ladies? Nope. Okay, so I guess then we gotta get out of here. We got nothing else to do. Or did we, let's double check to make sure we've examined everything first. I think we did. I'm just gonna check. Oh, wait, we got new stuff. Oh, what? Queen Katie with a raid! Queen Katie, how you doing? Rukov, I believe, is lurking. So hang on, let me do a quick shout out for you. Queen Katie. And let's see if we get a clip that works. Fingers crossed. Hey! I'll have a sip of water while the clip is playing.
Oh!
What's this?
We're just straight up doing a chill break.
Oh, isn't this the same clip as last time? Hey! How was the stream, Queen Katie? How was Slay the Princess?
Nah. Sirius is the girl behind me.
Dad jokes. How was Slay the Princess, Queen Katie? We haven't done much yet. We did find a photograph. Oh, Queen Katie, because you played the game before. I needed to, okay, I know that I was just talking about this, and this is gonna be a repeat for you guys. I have a new theory. Queen Katie, you're gonna love this. I'll probably have to repeat it if Beowulf and Vero get here. But so, we found in Inga's safe also this photograph, and this really seemed to upset Rafa a little bit. And so at first I was thinking like, oh, this is probably a photo of Amara and her child, Nayuta. Obviously, because she has the same kind of colored hair as Nayuta. But then I kind of tossed out the idea, oh, but what if it actually isn't Nayuta? Because like the baby has the hair covered. Maybe it's like Rafa, but then I realized, oh, but Rafa's only 14 and Amara died in a fire like 20 something years ago. But then I realized something. So look. The silvery purplish eyebrows and a little diamond dot on the forehead. And if we look in the court record under people, silvery purple eyebrows, diamond dot forehead. What if Amara didn't actually die? She faked her death and has been Nana this whole time. And she is Rafa's biological mother and has been actually raising her all this time. Because you take a look at Garan, and I assume that this isn't her hair behind her. Maybe it is, because you see, so her hair isn't silver. She doesn't have a little diamond on her forehead. So it's definitely not her. She doesn't have Amara's hair. So it's definitely a picture of Amara, but is it Nayuta? Or did Amara survive as Nana and the picture of the baby is Rafa? I'm probably wrong, but I'm trying to take more like big guesses. They're mostly usually wrong, but when I'm actually right, that's good. Okay, so, oh yeah, for some reason when I was looking to examine, everything is not checked off again. So I can click everything a second time? I better not touch anything without Rafa's permission. Who knows what she might say or do if she finds out. Okay, so is that the same thing for everything? Okay, crap. What about drugs? Can we touch drugs without the child's permission? No. Okay, so that's what they all are. Just better not touch anything. So let's get out of here. So we heard Albie just outside. That should be his name when he's not being a guide, is Albie just outside. And so let's go say hi to him. May 18th, Garan Palace, Royal Residence. And I will... And I will read some more in the chat in just a minute. No! Wait, what the dog do to Edgeworth? Is he biting his pant leg? Is he peeing on him? Edgeworth! No, Edgeworth! Oh, did he slip in them? Oh! I hope one of you has a good explanation for this. He's biting his dicky. He's just dangling. He's not even like pawing at him to hold on. He's just dangling by his teeth. Oh, can Edgeworth, like, okay, I know that I'll be your guide is like a little kid, but just for the sake of like adorableness, there's like a pond there. Can we just like toss the kid in the pond? Just drown the kid for adorableness, and then that way Edgeworth can have his dog, and this will be his new sprite in court with the dog dangling from him. Ow! I'm so sorry. Hi, Albie. No, Shadu, big dog, bad dog. Leave the man's frilly thingamajig alone. If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. I do hate, didn't we figure out that it's not really a cravat? He's using the wrong word. Okay, we got some music. Let me read some chat now. Nora says, I never finished this VOD. What happened? I think I recapped everything. It was just a lot of investigating. And I got some theories about body doubles and now about babies. Babies and body doubles. Maybe we could have baby doubles. Yeah, something like that. Astro Dude, how you doing? Good to see you. It says 23. Oh, the number of years ago. Yes, the number of years ago that Amara died in a fire, allegedly. Although if she didn't actually die in a fire, do you think there's a chance that Jove Justice is still alive too? Because he died in a fire. How old is Dats? Do you think Dats could secretly be Jove Justice? He's 46! Or maybe Dirk is secretly Jove Justice, because he does have the same like pointy kind of eyebrows, even though they're not biologically related. There's shenanigans afoot. Nora says, oh. Crystal says, interesting theory. I shall tell Katie, tell that to Katie when she arrives. So I hope, I think I already beat you to that, but I feel good about that theory suddenly. I didn't feel good about it earlier, but now I feel good about it. Magpie says, Edgeworth is English, so he measures in meters, obviously. Then why is his first name Miles? His first name should be kilometers. Let's see, Nora says, quote, have you ever listened to yourself? End quote. I have. Shush. Said, have we forgotten about Fortnite emoting and Aero Ace? Bro's about to catch up to chat. Help. I know it was kind of quiet for a while, but now it's getting more lively. And so I'm happy. Oak said, I really want to do more TTS Girl animation, but I have no ideas for how to do it. I'm working on an animation of Zoro from One Piece right now. Impact frame practice. Oh, that sounds cool. Will you please? I mean, obviously you don't have to, but could you please maybe post some of it on Discord when you're done? I like watching animation, and that sounds pretty cool. Oh, Bumbo, how you doing? Bumbo said, did a couple of rounds of Princess Leia. How are you, Bumbos? So you were over in Queen Katie's stream? I hope it went well. I saw that you were live while I was eating dinner. I thought I'd pop it in. I heard what happened. I am reading chat. Oh, Twitch Guru is still up. Oh, crap. Was that up like all this time? Hang on. I might have to like eliminate Twitch Guru if it keeps doing this. Why was it up? Why was it still up doing that? Was there another shout out after the 2 shout outs that we already had earlier? Thank you very much. So that means that there was like Twitch Guru plastered on the screen while Edgeworth was being all dog hanging from his cravat. But thank you very much for the heads up on that. I just glanced down and I saw the highlighted message. Thank you, Queen Katie, for the highlighted message. I appreciate that. Yeah, I might just have to stop using Twitch Guru, maybe. I feel bad because, like, I like seeing these randomized clips when we get raids, but still. Okay. I guess I should play some game. But Bumbo, it's good to see you. Like I said, I thought about popping into Queen Katie's stream at least to say hi, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers because tomorrow is Slay the Princess. Just saying. If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. Right away, sir. Just hold still, and... You think he's gonna tear the cravat? And... Oh, is it animated? Oh, I thought it was gonna do a full animated cutscene for the dislodging the dog from Edgeworth. No! Stop pulling that! He'll only stretch the fabric! Come on, Chido, let's go of his chama, call it! Oh, this isn't working. I'll just have to pull harder then! 1, 2. Wait! What number comes after 2? 3! Come on! No! I need air! I need air! Oh, is he choking him? Because he's... Oh, you're fine. That was the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me. And I saw my dead father in an elevator. Were you trying to kill me? So is this going to be relevant somehow? Because, like, this is oddly... I mean, it's entertaining. But it's also strangely elaborate and specific. Is it foreshadowing something? I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking frilly things like that. See, okay, yeah, this will somehow be important. He's gonna attack a frilly thing later? Maybe for his sake, he should stick to more traditional targets, like cars or his tail. Oh, look, he's doing a thing where he licks Albie's forehead. Ah! I didn't think I did a joke. Did I do a joke? Did I do a joke? Let me scroll down to the... Oh, Queen Katie says foreshadowing. Ah, I didn't even realize that's good. That is good. High five, Queen Katie. Okay, we'll keep going a little bit until we get some music again, then I'll read some more in the chat. But thank you very much for the chairman. Redeem. Maybe for his sake. Oh, we're gonna read that. What's worse, he snuck in here again today and stole some weird-looking hat. Okay, that's Nana's hat, right? I think. So let's see. Yeah. That's Nana's hat. I don't know what to do anymore. Bad dog, you're a very bad dog. Wait a second. I have seen that hat before. Yeah, we're just back to music again. Nora says, Katie! Oak says, hi, Katie. Nora says, second raid. Rukov does the shout out. Rukov and I both did a shout out. Oh, that's probably why it was all jammed up, because there was like a bad one in there that was all screwy. Quicketa says, howdy. Rukov says, my bad. Nora says, welp. Quicketa said, welp, double shout out. Law. Crystal says, Katie, he has a new theory. Quicketa said, it was amazing because I played the game before. I was noticing new things and being hyped about it. Wasn't that the thing that you said they added like hours of new content or something? Queen said, what's the theory? Gets the clipper ready just in case. Okay, so I explained the theory. I believe you heard me explain it. The new Nana Mama theory. So Nana Amara, Oak said, Katie, can you DM me if he's right? Nora said, quote, dies in a fire. Okay, are there 3 parents who have died in a fire? Yes! It's a lot. It was Huh?
Will be flung. Have a stroke if I use very little punctuation. Also, Rukov goes to bed.
And Beef Longa survives to beef another day. Thank you very much, Rukov, for the TTS, and get some sleep. Thank you for being here, especially in the early, little bit when it was so lonely here. But thank you so much, Rukov. Get some sleep. If you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out and chat. It's purge time. I would like to can we make new purge rules? That you're no longer allowed to purge me? You can purge, like, anything that's not me? But thank you very much, Rukov. Get some good sleep. Good night, man. Okay, but yeah, Nor, so Army Buff's mom died in a fire, although technically she died leaping out of a building that was on fire and I think died from the fall. And then Apollo's biological dad, Jove, and now Amara as well. But I think Amara faked. What if they all faked? What if nobody's died in a fire? Huh? Crystal says, me too, please. Everyone died in a fire. ATP. Nora says, real, ha, doggy. Oh my gosh, ha, ha, ha. Magpie says, the little Logan giggle. Why? Did I do a giggle? I wasn't paying attention to myself. Did I do a giggle? Okay, so we gotta present stuff to this child here. You want to see a dead body, kid? What do you know about this, Albie?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I'm the worst tour guide ever.
No, it's my fault for randomly whipping it out and asking you about it. Wording, Phoenix, please don't ever say that to a child again.
Don't worry, I'll study hard, so I'll be ready to answer all your questions next time.
Oh, now I feel like a jerk. Oh, there's a pin message. Oh! Pin message is Nora stabbing me. No! I just said not to stab me. But thank you very much for the pin message, Rukop. Slightly less thanks for the violence. Okay, so that's what he says when he has nothing to say. So let's go through everything.
Oh, that's an attorney's badge from your homeland, right? I've studied all about it. Allow me to explain. There's a reason why the badge is shaped like a sunflower. You know how sunflowers always turn to face the sun, the source of their well-being? Well, lawyers are like that. They'll chase after anything that will make them money.
Why?
I guess people hate lawyers in your country too, huh?
Where did you get your information from again?
A proud sermon Chief Prosecutor Payne gave in the middle of the bazaar the other day.
So wait, did he say this same thing before? When we presented our badge at the beginning of the game? Lawyers already have a bad enough time here without his lies. Okay, what else? Autopsy report. Let's just quickly go through these. Okay, so he has nothing to say. Worst tour guide ever. Tomb diagram. Oh, what are you telling me kids aren't into diagrams? What's wrong with the rising generation? Notepad. No, come on, it's like in Blue's Clues. Okay, drugs. You want some drugs, kid? Oh no, he's part of the DARE program. He will not abuse prescription drugs. And photo of a lady. No, he's too young to like pictures of ladies. Okay, so we've presented everything. Let's check, can we examine anything new? It's all still checked off from the looks of it. So fine, we'll talk to him. The frilly hat. Albie, could I see that hat again?
Sure.
Wait, isn't this... yeah. Isn't this Nana's hat? I don't think we necessarily needed a full flashback for it, but okay. Let me read some more comments in the chat. The North said, I'm laughing out loud right now. The dog biting the cravat, the alleged cravat. What was it that we decided was? It was a jambo, something like that. Somebody else even said that a couple of streams ago, and I still can't remember. Quickita said, I'm glad I didn't miss the doggo. Crystal says, Edgeworth be like, Magpie said, just drown the kid for adorableness. Yeah. I see no downside to that plan. Nora said, we don't need to drown the child to take his dog. But then it's sad. If you take a child's dog and don't kill the kid, then you're a jerk. Magpie says, obviously the solution here is for Edgeworth to adopt yet another child. Okay, good point. Okay, that solves it. You know what? And then when Phoenix and Edgeworth have both adopted like a ton of children, they can have a mixed home, like a Brady Bunch sort of a thing. Magpie says, now there's an interesting theory. Talking about my theory or the adopting kids theory? Astro Dude said, I know everything. Ooh, Not just in this game, but like everything. Could I ask you like math formulas and you'd be able to figure it out? I'm impressed. Queen said, Logan, if that's his job, then that means Apollo's real dad has committed crimes. But the real crime was not being there for his son. I bet Jove Justice committed some crimes. I bet he committed crimes. I mean, even Phoenix has probably committed crimes. Isn't this Nana's hat? But I thought she disappeared. Well, yeah, you found her hat, not her, bro. Shadow. I keep wanting to say Shadow. I know it's Shadow. Shadow swiped it from someone. Albie, how exactly did Shadow get this? Allow me to explain. It all started while we were on a walk through the bazaar today, when suddenly Dats popped out of a manhole. Oh, we're getting full flashback. Hey, Dats. Wow. Oh, that was him jumping out of the manhole. The fangs of the defiant dragons. Hey. Hey, that's a rebel is here. Say, you want to join our cause? Don't recruit children to your terrorist group. Huh? They don't have to change his name to I'll be a terrorist. Naturally, I was super startled by that weirdo sudden appearance. Oh, that's the war battle. Back dog of the Garan regime. Huh? But this is my dog, Shadow! Defiant dragon secret weapon, dragon snot snaps. Achoo! Bang! Why? You shot my dog! Oh! Oh man, look, the look on your face. That was classic. I don't think that's a good prank to pull on a child, to pretend to shoot the child's dog. The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow, and he ran off into the crowds. Ah, Shadow, come back here! That'll teach you Garan's lapdog. Dots is not coming across as very sympathetic in this flashback. You there! What do you think you're doing? Not good. That's when a policeman came running over and hauled Dats. Oh, he got arrested? Again? For, like, I don't even know. We'll probably see him in the detention center, I bet. That happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly. Oh, wait. So that was before the murder, but we've run into him since, so apparently he got away from the police. Okay. Let me read some more in the chat. Magpie says, given his family, would we be remotely surprised if Apollo's family committed crimes? Here's the thing. What if Jove's middle name is In? It's Jove Injustice. Or just the letter N, Jove Injustice. Quick with the ... Nora says, ad quote, then why is his first name Miles? It should be kilometers. And there's Queen Katie with a highlighted message saying, Logan, the shout out is stuck. It's playing a broken clip. Thank you very much for the heads up on that. Nora said, yes, it has been up the entire time. That makes me sad, because that might have been a fun clip of Edgeworth Frilly being bitten by the dog. Queen Katie said, no problem. Oak said, how many princesses do you plan on slaying tomorrow? Me? Just one. I think that's enough. If there are any additional princesses besides the one, then those princesses will be for consensual smooching, I think. That sounds good to me. Quickly said, okay, Logan, I still need to test it more, but I have discovered that there are 2 versions of Twitch Guru. Wait, there are? If that's the case, can you maybe send me, because I know that there's like a paid premium version, which I can afford, but like, is there another like free version? Can you post a link in the Discord? Because I may need to switch over to it. Nora said, I just heard something in my kitchen. Nora, it's just a ghost. It's just a ghost. There to haunt you. Queen said, man, ... first K, ... now Shadow. The poor man in his cravat. But at least we learned from the bit with Kay Faraday that Edgeworth always carries a spare, right? Nora says, oh, this is so silly. Queen says, lol, for shadowing. Blah, 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 blah. Magpie says, I love Shadow's sit emote. He's so cute. And there's Rukov going to bed. Good night, Rukov again. Oak said, good night, Rukov. Queen said, well, I'm going to yoink wafers now. Been saving it for tonight. Nice. Okay, so I should play some more. Oh, hang on. Also, now that we have everybody here, I wanted to do this. I forgot earlier. I probably should type this in sooner, but I want to do a prediction. Because the goal is I want to try and reach the trial tonight. Will we reach the trial by the 3-hour mark? And we'll go, yeah, I believe, or nah, I doubt. And we're gonna leave it open submissions for a while. Let's do like a 15-minute submission period and start prediction. And so you can gamble on if you think we'll do it. And so regardless, when we get to 3 hours, we'll know if we made it there or not. So I should probably play some actual game there. I'm not even gonna pretend I know what Dats is trying to do.
I chased right after Shadow, and when I finally caught up to him there in the palace courtyard, he had this in his mouth.
2 p.m., That's about an hour before the minister's death. Nana supposedly went missing after the murder. But this would place her here at the palace at around 2. Albie's statement added to the court record at around 2 p.m. Shadow was surprised by a firecracker, ran into the courtyard, and stole Nana's hat.
Actually, I just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time, too.
Something amazing? Okay, also, we were 45 minutes into stream. I should probably remember to save periodically, because I sometimes forget. Save. There we are. So what's the amazing thing? Albie! So Albie, what was it that you saw that was so amazing?
I saw Her Eminence Queen Garon channeling a spirit.
Okay, this could mean a couple of different things. Because she could have channeled a spirit. Maybe it means that he saw her like transform it, or it means he saw somebody else wearing her clothes. Maybe Nana? Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone?
You bet it is. Commoners are never allowed to behold the sacred rite.
Oh? Well, can you tell me more?
Of course, I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2:10 p.m. today. I got lost in the palace grounds while looking for Shadow. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone?
Well, I thought he found him at 2. This is 2:10.
In my search, I took a peek into a small room and that's when I saw Queen Garon. She was channeling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king.
Okay.
I saw her transform right before my eyes.
Okay. So there was an actual transformation, so it wasn't just somebody impersonating her. But I still suspect that she might be a phony. What if the black hairspray wasn't for Nana to impersonate Inga? What if the black hairspray was for Nana to impersonate the queen, because Nana actually has the ability to channel spirits? Amara, who I think is Nana, has the ability to channel spirits, but Garon doesn't. I said before that would explain why Rafa, she can do the divination stance, but she can't channel spirits. I said this last time. It's because she's not actually of that bloodline.
I was so excited I had to take a picture of it.
You took a picture?
I know I shouldn't have, but I just couldn't help myself.
Between this and the treasure room, Albie's not exactly the picture of self-restraint. Chairman!
Her channeling rite ended right after that, so I ran off before anyone could spot me.
You could have been arrested again, you know?
Yeah, I know. So many ellipses. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it.
I worry about his future sometimes. Channeling photo added to the court record. A picture taken around 2 p.m. of the channeling rite. Okay, we got to take a closer look at that. Come to think of it, shut up, Phoenix. I got to look at this picture. Okay, so she does have the cheek squiggles. We once again can't see if she has the dot on the forehead or not. But I'm assuming this is actually her hair back here, right? And so yeah, this could be Nana, and that's why that her hat was gone, is because she had to do a quick change into this outfit to impersonate the queen. Anyway, let me have a sip of water, and then read some more in the chat. Nora says goodnight, Rukov, and stabs me. No, Nora! I said, no, the rules cannot be changed. Oak said, I'm nice today. I stab around Logan. I intentionally miss. Thank you, Oak. I appreciate your mercy. Nora said, you did a giggle and it was super funny. I didn't even know. I don't know what I do. So as long as it was funny, I'm glad. Nora said, I got a light rubbing alcohol on fire today in science. Oh, got 2 light rubbing alcohol on fire in science. Well, I mean, it's flammable, so that makes sense. Why were you lighting things on fire, though? Nora says, thank you, Rukov. Quiggy said, I have 6 sticks of wafers here now. Nora says, gimme. Quiggy says, no. Nora frowns. Magpie says, jabot. Am I saying it right? Jabot, because I feel like that's a word where the T is silent, right? Jabot. Quiggy said, by the way, Logan is about to be done with part 2 of the investigation. Yeah, so I should get back to it. Then. Come to think of it. How did you and Chateau get into the royal residence anyway? It's not open to commoners, after all. Allow me to explain. I'll be in the courtyard. See, that's his new name. I'll be in the courtyard. There's a way to get into the palace from the bazaar. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, though. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. We're going to find, at some point, the murderer is going to have traversed this tight squeeze, and it's going to tell us who the murderer could have been, like, with size constraints, right? Shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck. You don't say. Yeah, part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole I can just make it through. Go on. Yeah, bet you didn't know they have some really tasty food here. Oh? Then this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know. No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. And if you commit crimes but don't mean harm, then it's allowed. It's just, I want to help change this kingdom by eating their food. What do you mean? Well, oh, dramatic music. Well, after Miss Faye's trial, I started thinking, maybe I should be a terrorist. Like, maybe there's something I could do to help the revolution too. Great. Kid's a terrorist now. Oh, Nora's with an ad quote said, if you take a child's dog and don't kill the kid, then you're a jerk. Quiggy said after some I'll be yapping is part 3. Oh, that's what we're doing right now. I mean, it's almost an hour, so I'm starting to think maybe we won't reach the trial tonight after all. But maybe we'll speed up. Magpie says, listen, you have no idea the amount of feelings I have about Dats being a parent to Apollo and Nyuta. Okay, do not start. Wait, was that one of the things that you said that you've written like a fanfic about? I'm trying to remember. Oak said, Dats, why are you in a man's hole? Because he's a man's. If you're a man's, you can be in a man's hole. Magpie says, because he is in the military. Next question. Nora with some faces. Quiggy said, I was going to say, is Dats allergic to dogs? I don't know, he just seems mean to dogs. Magpie said, Dats is just a little punk causing problems on purpose. Laughing. Nora said, off topic, but how do you pronounce WLW? Doesn't it stand for woman loves woman? So it's like woman love? I never tried to say the abbreviation out loud. So you can say wullo. Well, I would just say woman love, lady love, something like that. Okay, let's go. Maybe there is something I could do to help the revolution too. Maya's trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted Karain's legal system has become. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime. Oh, yet had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man. This cannot be. All I have done under the laws of our kingdom. It has all been... The DC Act led to the false charges against Maya and the High Priest's suicide. But that trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. And it seems even Albie has some pretty strong feelings on the matter. I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and started thinking. Maybe I could sneak in and take a picture of one of the royals up to no good. I just want to do my part. The spirit of revolution seems to be catching on, even with one so young. Right. The momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when. I agree, and the public's perception of the Defying Dragon seems to be changing too. But Albie, you can't go trespassing like that. Terrorists are allowed to murder, but not trespass, even if it's for a good cause. It's not right. It's not Phoenix right. Okay, I won't do it again. Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You're not like a Catholic priest, Phoenix? Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Yeah, Quiggity does the injustice we trust command, since what you're saying is Apollo's dad is Bobby. I would love that. Yes. Magpie says, wooloo /silly. Nora said, like, do you say WLW or do you say wallua? You can say double dub. How about that? Because I like to abbreviate W as just dub. Double dub. Dub L dub. Double dub. What do you guys think about that? Double dub? Oak said, yeah, Nora, the kitchen sound was just fuka. Quiggity said, it's also a free Twitch guru. I don't know if it's the one you have, but I used it for a bit as well before I streamed as a random test. If you'd post the link in Discord, I would love to investigate this to see if, when you did the test, Queen Katie, did it work better with the clips that are broken? Nora says, why is Fuka in my home? Because she's a ghost. Oak says, to kill you. And Nora says, shucks. Okay, let's keep going here. Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief. And when I say you, I mean Shadow. Ah! Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Nice try, Albie, but the proof is literally right in front of us. Oh, the pot that got knocked over. Yeah, somebody said it was a dog. Right? What? That's do I have to click on the proof? You click on the proof down here. There we go. The pot. Albie, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you? At least we'll be able to now place like a time frame for when it happened. Ah! Because her benevolence told me something rather interesting. Be careful, some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there. I wish more of like the stupid like slang words, the replacements for swear words you get in games like this would catch on. I would love it if people said things like nincompoop and dingbat in real life. A dingbat dog? That's right, the yappy mutt spilled a whole urn's worth. The dingbat dog she mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would it? Oh, he is a dingbat. I guess the dog's out of the bag. You like that, Edgeworth? Did you like that joke? Sorry I lied, but I was worried I'd get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that. No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. So let's try to only tell the truth. Okay, Albie? Okay, Mr. Right, I almost forgot. Apparently lying is bad. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago. Oh, it was probably Apollo and Athena. Let me have a sip of water. Hang on. Let's see, Oak says, Katie, what are you gonna vote for? Oh, you're gonna try and vote whatever Katie votes for? Magpie says, we're already 45 minutes mark. We haven't gotten away from the Justice Minister's house. Yeah. I'm thinking there's probably a very good, correct way to vote in that prediction. Crystal says, Quiggity said, I won't tell. I may have a guide, but I won't tell. Oak said, okay, I bet 2,000 on yes. I believe in Logan for once. Yay! Oak made bad choices. Nora said, I voted 100 on yes. Nora did too. And Nora says, hee. Magpie says, Rafa can't channel spirits because she hasn't gotten that far in her training yet. Well, that's what we say, but what if that's only what she thinks the reason is? What if the real reason she can't channel spirits is because that, like, she's not of the proper bloodline? Maybe the divination seance can still be learned by people who aren't of that bloodline, but the actual channelings, because, like, the whole thing is that Maya is a descendant of the royal family, the Holy Mother, eventually through Ami Faye, right? I think? Anyway, saw a couple of Americans a moment ago.
They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours.
That's Apollo and Athena, yes. Really now,
It seems your little friend thinks all us Americans have strange hairstyles.
I suppose we have you to thank for that, right? So what exactly did their hair look like?
There was a guy with 2 crops of hair sticking out his forehead like antennae. And then there was this lady with a long bunch of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg.
Oh, that sounds like Apollo and Athena. What were they doing?
They were racing through the bazaar with the Grand Royal Guard in hot pursuit.
Okay, so now we're gonna cut back to them? Wait, what? Why were they being pursued? I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they're all right.
Sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind.
Okay, so is that the end of the Phoenix segment? To be continued. An hour and 1 minute in the stream, and we just finished up the second part of the investigation. Was there still a chance? Maybe this third part will be considerably shorter than the other 2 parts. Maybe? May 18th, Crane Bazaar. Okay, so here's the question. Are we going back to being Apollo? Are we still Phoenix? Or maybe we're gonna be Athena now? Running. We're Apollo! Those guys sure are persistent. Huff, puff, huff, puff. Yeah, they even wore me out, and that doesn't happen often. Seriously, I'm in much better shape than you are, Apollo. Why are they after us anyway? Apollo, it's the Royal Guards again! Arr, quick hide! I'll go down the manhole, you look for a woman hole! Hey, where'd Hornhead and Spidey Hair go? Spidey Hair? They're not talking about me, are they? Is that a trick question? We know you're hiding somewhere around here! Rawr. Apollo, that weird-looking bird over there! Did it just... Yeah, it did. It's called a warbat, and you know what? I'll tell you about it later when we're not being chased by masked men. Come out, wherever you are! Hand over the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you! Okay, so they figured out that he has the Founder's Orb. It figures they're after the orb. I don't want to know what they'll do to us if we're captured. This whole section must be easy for them to program. They don't have to show any characters. If they grill us on those obnoxious loud voices, I'd cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted, truth or no. Come out now, you foreign deviers! This has gone far enough! You must not keep her eminence waiting any longer! Rower. We gotta get out of here! Must be a safe place to hide somewhere! Apollo, down the manhole! Take Athena down your manhole! Let's examine stuff first. Athena, let's look at the yak. Maybe we could hide here! Inside the yak! No way! They'd find us in no time! Stay where you are! If I click too many things, do they catch us? They're closing in on us! We gotta find a place to hide! Let's look at the warbat. Maybe we could hide here. No way! Okay, so that's just what it says whenever there's nothing. Can we, let's try a few more things. Let's try this thing over here. I can't remember the name of the superhero. Maybe we could hide here. Okay. We'll try one more. Let's try the yams, and then we'll try the manhole. Yams? No. Okay. Apollo, take your lady friend by the hand and guide her into your manhole. Look, a manhole! Oh, that's right! Say, son, do you remember my office? You go through an orifice to get to my office. Sure, I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file I've amassed on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there? Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me. Oh, where are we going? Harg! Oh, wait,
You're not seriously thinking about going down there. It smells like rotten eggs. And are those rats I hear?
We've got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick before it's too late.
Ugh. It's going to take forever to get the stench out of my hair.
Yay. Her hair smells like poo now. May 18th former Sad Maddie Law Office. Looks like we lost them. That was close. Dark's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but... Why is Athena all huddled over in the corner like that? It's like she just went through a traumatic experience, wading through pool liquids. Let me read some more in the chat, though. Where did I leave off? Queegator says, yep. Magpie says, oh, little baby rebel Albie. Magpie says, I haven't done a whole fanfic about Dots being a parent, but he is a decent part of a 40-chapter fanfic post Spirit of Justice that I wrote. I do want to write a Dots-centric fanfic at some point. Magpie says, I like how I said Wooloo just as a joke, but Logan said that unironically, so I guess I'm just right, laughing. Queegator said, Magpie, you just reminded me I should reread some of cool post-Spirit of Justice fics I love. Nora said, what do babies think about? Slurping milk out of a boob, I guess. Napping? Chasing rabbits? Stuff like that, I think. Magpie says, well, Katie, now I'm wondering if you've read mine. Nora said, I forgot I was going to tell you. I'm doing a school project, and it's a bunch of video game references. We're creating a country, and I named mine Seas, as in Seas from Persona 3. And then all the city names are just 2 letters. Let's see if I can remember them. Queegator said, well, I can tell you it played differently from your guru, and it actually played more clips of mine, lol. But like I said, I need to do more testing. But I posted the link in the Discord. Thank you. I will look into that as well on my downtime. I appreciate that. Thank you, Queen Katie. Queegator said, definitely let me know if that's the one you're using, because I still have the other version as well, which sucks so far, it seems. And Nora said, PW says Phoenix Wright, TW for Trucy Wright, AC for Athena Sykes, AJ for Apollo Justice, MF for Mother Effer, ME for Mother Eater, YT for YouTube, YA for Young Adult, and CS for Computer Science. Oh, and MK in the second section, MK for Mortal Kombat. I think, quick into the highlighted message. Welcome to part 3 of the investigation. How silly the adventure of Apollo has been. Classic justice. So yeah, we can totally, by the 2-hour mark, make it to the trial. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Okay, here we go. Why is Athena all huddled over in the... Oh, this is Apollo, that's right. Why is Athena all huddled over in the corner like that? Yay! That's... AJ, what the heck are you doing here? Garon's Royal Guards are after us. Oh, there's a poll that just appeared. Worst Halloween candy? Licorice, Smarties, Tootsie Roll, candy corn, Ovaltine packets. Okay, here's the thing. Tootsie Rolls, if they're like fresh, as long as they're not like hard and stale, that is a top tier Halloween candy. Smarties are fine. They're good. Candy corn is bad, but I'm assuming when you say licorice, are we talking black licorice? Because if it was like red vines are amazing. But I'm gonna assume black licorice, so I'm gonna, but what if it's like Twizzlers? Twizzlers aren't very good either. I'm gonna click licorice. There we go. Okay, it's back as Garon's Royal Guards are after us. Hey, once a rebel, always a rebel. Don't worry, the regime doesn't know about this place, so you can relax now. Oh, good. But since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Wait, who's saying Apollo? Because Dirk's in jail. And it's not Athena, because she's right there. Oh, maybe it's Phoenix. Maybe we caught up to him. Apollo! Hey, it is Phoenix! With his chiseled peck cleavage. Mr. Ride, what are you doing here? We saw you two go into that manhole. Who narrowly escaped the gods' notice. And now my jacket smells like poop. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads in the sand. I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you. Oh, thanks, Mr. Wright.
Case evidence received from the boss.
So, what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in anyway? It's the Defiant Dragon Safe House, also known as the former Sadmati Law Offices. I see. Well, though it might just be happenstance. Here I am, a chief prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base. Ooh, I feel dangerous. I've been a bad Edgeworth. Please don't report this place to the local police prosecutor, Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down out here. Come on, Athena, stop moping over there and help me check this place out. Shutter, please, tell me there's a shower here. There's a sink in the kitchen. You can do a, what do you call it, a horse bath? You splash some water under your arms, and if you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. Hey, well, let's, first of all, let's present some evidence to Dats. Hey, Dats, you see, have I shown you my badge? Hey! What, do you know something about this? Nope, just felt like shouting, that's all. He had me going there for a sec. Okay, so that's when he has nothing to say. He has nothing to say about the Founder's Orb? Come on, okay, it's my dad, That's my dadsy. Okay, let's check autopsy report. No, he's scared of autopsy reports. Let's, oh crap, I didn't mean to click that again. Okay, diagram. Nope. Okay, this helped me review everything we have. Dead body. Nope. Okay, the weird brooch thing that also had, it was like a button off of Inga's jacket, but there was also one of these at the top of his bed. Yes? No. Okay, what about the butterfly pendant? Okay, maybe he's like, he'll have stuff to say after we examine and do things. Okay, mysterious blood stain. And did we figure out who this was? It was already wiped, does not belong to the victim. Okay. Oh, here's a question. Have we figured this out in this universe? When a character like Maya or Pearl or whomever else channels a ghost, like their whole body, transfigures, whatever word you want to use. Does the DNA of their blood change too? Like if someone's channeling a spirit and then bleeds, will the DNA point back to the person doing the channeling, or will it point to the ghost? Have we figured out the rules of how magic works here? Here, Dats have some drugs. Nope, he's scared of drugs, like a good, honest young man. Inga's notepad. Nope, he's scared of notepads because he's illiterate. Woman's photo. Nope, he's scared of women because he's gay. Channeling photo. Nope, he's scared of channeling because he's an atheist. Albie's statement. Nope, he's scared of Albie's statement because he doesn't like kids. I'm kidding, Magpie. I'm sure he loves kids. I'm sure he'd be a great dad. Or maybe he's gonna be one of those dads that like at first doesn't think he likes kids. It's like whenever you see those memes online where it's like the guy gets a cat, or like the family gets a cat, and then the wife will be like, my husband didn't want the cat, now look at him, and they're like being really adorable together. Okay, let's just start clicking everything. We're gonna start with his Akatsuki coat. Dirk's jacket. You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually suit you. Oh, really? There's also a spare eye patch there. Why not try that on too? He did the eye patch thing before. Why not? Snicker, hee hee hee. Sorry, just picturing you in all that. It's just too funny. Oh, you're so lame, Apollo. Oh, my pride. See, that's why Apollo should be more like me, not have pride to begin with. I should read some more in the chat though, because I am getting farther behind, I think. Let's see, Quick said, but this will be the final investigation page. Oak said, whoa, May 18th? That's one day before my birthday. Crystal says, laughing. Nora says, Theta, okay, it's my time to shine. Oh crap, I just said the poll disappeared. I didn't see what the winner of the poll was. I didn't realize it was done. Does anybody know who won the poll? What candy won the poll? Quick said, looks a guide. So there's some things that might make this investigation take a bit. Nora said, quote, I'll go down the manhole. You look for a woman hole. Needed to type this first. And then the Athena, my baby best girl, baby girl, BBG, best girl, number one favorite girl, headcanon, has a crush on Trucy, lover, best lawyer, trust with my life, my baby, my favorite little baby, ever fave, Ace Attorney character, favorite ever. Nora says, okay. Quicketa said, you know what? Blame Phoenix for this. He told the queen that Apollo was Dirk's foster son, and she sent goons after them. You know, we should. That was like, why did we tell her that? That is a good point, Queen Katie. Quicketa said, not yet, but this is the ones I wrecked you before, I think. Magpie says in the Freakazoid verse, it smells like poo gas. Yes, Magpie. That's exactly what I'm referencing. That and, you remember, hey, in Scotland, we don't call it poo gas. What do you call it? Crud vapors. Nora said, Logan, what? Quicketa said, Mia Faye, Miles Edgeworth, or I guess Maya Faye. Oh, but the other abbreviations. You saying Maya Faye's a mother effer? No. Nora says, YT is Yukari, YA is Yukiko, CS Chie Satanaka. And MK is Mitsuru. You failed. I did. I failed. I didn't even recognize Chie, apparently. Magpie says, licorice is delicious. You're delicious, you're just all weak. No, red vines is delicious. Twizzlers are tolerable in small doses. Black licorice, I'm sorry, is disgusting. It's just disgusting. Nora said, I love licorice, but only red licorice. Magpie says, red licorice isn't even licorice. Shake my head. And what exactly is licorice anyway? Is like part of a root? I don't know. Hey, I gotta breathe for a second. Hang on. And Nora with a shush. And there's a clip. We'll check out that clip in a second, but first we gotta play a little bit. Wait, don't tell me we have to go back through the manhole to get out of here. The only reason the safe house is still safe is because the front door's been boarded up. Fine, then I'll just have to live here until the revolution begins. What if I told you rats come out at night? Then we'll just have to start the revolution before sundown. I bet the revolution never thought it'd get its new ally this way. Well, it's surprisingly easy to turn Athena into a terrorist. I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings. Page 1. The arson incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara was slipped a sleeping pill and perished in the fire. The lighter found at the scene had Dirk's fingerprints on it. Maybe it transformed into a little Derringer gun. This seems to be a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. So this is what Dirk was talking about. But again, if she died in the fire, maybe her body was like charred to an unrecognizable state and they just said, well, she's obviously the one that's in it, but somebody else died. I think it's Jove. I think it was Jove's body. And is like anything recognizable to distinguish him from Amara. It's like his like man parts got burned off. And they're like, it's Amara, huh?
I haven't yet sent my obligatory 10 bits.
Hey!
So here, we really appreciate these streams. They make us happy smile.
Oh, okay.
Boo.
Ah! See, I knew that was coming. Thank you so much, Oak, and thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. And please never feel like it's obligatory. Nobody ever is required to give bits, but I do. As I said before, generosity is never required, but it's always appreciated. So thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak, even if you're being scary. I would appreciate it. So this is what Dark was talking about. We already know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. Wow, where did he get all of this? Anything important here? Page 20. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. He was struck in the head by the culprit, and the victim's passport and any pictures of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Okay, that's suspicious. So a body was found. Huh. What about this? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo. Looks like it, but I was never told much more than what's written here. Really? How come? Dirk always skated around the subject. Maybe thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so I never really brought it up. Hang on. What if What if Jove is Dirk? Just toss that out there. Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad. My real dad? I was never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dad could tell me anything about him. Amara's assassination file added to the court record, a file containing a ton of info on the assassination of Amara. Is this the first time we've got her middle name? Sigatar. Karain, hey, is that a pun? Amara Sigatar, because she sees the guitar. She sees it. You see guitar? She see guitar. Amara Sigatar. Amara Sigatara. Apollo, this file looks like it might be useful, but there's so many pages, I can't tell what's important. We need someone to help organize all of this, and I think I know just the person to ask. Look at this down here. This is Dark's old law book. Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was branded on with a hot iron. Okay, let's pause for a second. I want to read some more of the chat. Okay. Let's see. Oak had a clip, so let me load this up in clip viewer so we can all watch this clip together. This will give me a good idea of how far behind I actually am, because it'll usually have like a timestamp on the clip. So let's pop this up so we can all watch. Oh, 12 minutes, only 12 minutes? I am like practically all caught up. I am doing so good, you guys. This is amazing. Okay, this clip from Oak is titled, Logan, please stop talking. Crap, this could be anything. Okay, let's watch this clip. Nora said, what do babies think about? Oh. Slurping milk out of a boob, I guess. Napping? Chasing rabbits? I feel like that covers the whole gamut of baby thought. But thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Oak Nora said, poor Athena. Athena is so me-core. Tomaso says, hey Logan, how you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing, Tomaso? We are, we're plugging along in the investigation. The goal is to reach the end of the investigation by tonight, and I'm starting to seriously question whether or not we'll be able to do that. But how have you been, Tomaso? Quickly said, okay, but Logan, I asked this
Just realized what the Logan looks kind of like nice by Nacy Wellbore. There's the Chris Peter from Epic Rap Battles of History. Okay, I go back to bed, fuck, I'm dead.
What was that? Okay, so what Rukov actually wrote was, just realized Logan looks kind of like Nice Peter from Epic Rap Battles of History. Okay, I go back to bed. That was like half of what Beef Longus said. What were those noises?
And I go back to bed.
Thank you very much, Rukov. I think somebody had said that once before. I feel like probably like a long time ago, like a year or two ago, that apparently I look a little bit like Nice Peter from Epic Rap Battles of History. I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you very much, Rukov. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for the TTS. Quiggy said, Logan, okay, but Logan, I asked this exact question to Magpie, does the fingerprints change? I would say that yes, the fingerprints ought to, because your body is changing. But I'm asking if it's just like the shape of everything, or if it's like down to your very DNA. Magpie says, and does the blood change after they've stopped channeling? I would imagine it would, like, whatever changes goes back. I mean, it's magic, that's the thing. I don't know how magic works. Nora said, nope, he's scared of women because he's gay. Magpie says, I think Dats is a guy who never thought he'd have kids. Held baby Apollo one time, went, oh no, I'm a dad forever now. I could see that. Now he's, dude, I don't know if you guys have this this phrase where you all are all from, but I remember around here we'd use the phrase baby hungry to describe when someone suddenly decides they want to have babies. Queen Katie said Candy Corn won at 3 votes, I think. Thank you, Queen Katie. I'm sorry that I didn't see the end of that. But yes. I will. I'll check back in the chat in a minute because I see we have another clip. But let's play a little bit more. Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was branded with a hot iron. Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. Wonder if the brand is like covering up important information on the cover. There's an entry on the DC Act right here, see? The Defense Culpability Act. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. There's not much legalese in this. Dirk's law book added to the court record. A document establishing the Defense Culpability Act in the name of the Queen. Okay. This will probably be important, so let's do that last. Let's click the TV. I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV.
Speaking of which, we gave the people of Karain quite a shock when the plumed Punisher warrior of Neo-Twilight Realm was last on TV.
You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dark and Rafa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right?
Yup. All the writers do each week is try to ruin the Defiant Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit them where it hurts.
That must have been real shocking. Especially for kids who'd waited all week to see it. This thing, terrorists can plant bombs, kill people, overthrow governments, do whatever they want, but don't mess with kids' programming. I mean, the show's main villain is actually hijacking the very show he's in. And that actually would be kind of cool, though, to be honest. Sadmati Law Offices. That's the sign Dark used to display out front. Hey, I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business.
That it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
So he's kind of like Phoenix. If Phoenix turns things on its head, he turns things upside down.
His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Karain back in the day.
I hope the day comes when he can proudly display this sign again. Okay, the lizards.
Ew, is that a newt?
Come on, Athena, can't you tell a gecko when you see one?
What's the difference?
Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures. It's like confusing a ladder with a step ladder.
Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? It could very well be a gecko.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a newt. Wait, did they just rabbit season and duck season each other?
Oh, so then you agree it's a newt, Apollo?
She rabbit seasoned, duck seasoned him. Ah, I fell right into her trap. You're both wrong. Just a plain old lizard. Okay. Oh, we can look at the picture of Dirk and Nayuta and Apollo.
Who's the kid?
You mean the one that looks exactly like me, or the one that looks exactly like Nayuta Sadmati?
Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. I'd recognize those horns anywhere.
Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me? I think his eyebrows are very distinctive. They look very much like Dirk's eyebrows. Oddly enough, Nayuta doesn't look much like Dirk. Nayuta doesn't look much like Dirk, huh? Let's check out this clip that's in the chat here. Let's take a look at this clip. Oak posted another clip. Let me pop this up on the clip viewer. This clip from Oak is titled Dats Get Scared. Okay, so I'm still 13 minutes. I'm only 13 minutes behind. I'm doing so good. I'm practically chatting in real time with y'all. Okay, oh, gotta get the volume up on this. Here, Dats have some drugs. Nope, he's scared of drugs, like a good, honest young man. Inga's notepad. Nope, he's scared of notepads because he's illiterate. Woman's photo. Nope, he's scared of women because he's gay. Channeling photo. Nope, he's scared of channeling because he's an atheist. Albie statement. Nope, he's scared of Albie's statement because he doesn't like kids. Thank you very much, and that covered all of the nuances of Dats's personality. Thank you very much for the clip. Queen says, yoinkin' chippies. Magpie says, I had a little gremlin-y D&D character who was a mimic pretending to be a Kenku. Actually, don't know what a Kenku is. Hang on, I need to Google this. Kenku. Oh, okay, a fictional race of bird-like humanoid creatures in Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing. Okay, there we go. So Mimic pretended to be a Kenku poorly, and one of the things he did was get very upset while working in a sewer. Quote, Jack no like the poo water, frown. He, the least civilized character among them, was the one to demand they all get baths before turning in their mission. I approve of that. Oak said, wait, why is Logan so close to catching up? I don't know. Honestly, it's probably because for like the first 15, 20 minutes of the stream tonight, there was like only 3 people in here. And so I got an early start, and I have not let chat out of my clutches since. And Nora says, again, Athena is such me core. I am her, and she is me. And Queen said, add code. It's like man parts got burned off. There's context for that made sense. Is trying to disguise a male burn victim as a lady burn victim. Oak says, it's my obligatory 10 bits. I required I give it at least 1 donation of 10 bits per stream. Well, then I appreciate that. Again, never required, but I do really, really appreciate that. So thank you very much, Oak. Oh, here we go. Pinned by Rukov. A Kenku is a crow folk, but usually they can only speak. Wait, why isn't it showing the rest of the... There's like a big space. Oh, there we go. It took a minute to load in. They usually they can only speak in phrases they've heard before. Jack Adventure Chest Tableson didn't know this, however. He only knew adventurer and not adventurer. Someone had to explain old people and children to him. Oh, and that was Magpie's message pinned by Rukov. I like the name. Jack Adventure Chest Tableson. So interesting. So thank you very much. I learned something. So let's go back to the game. But I appreciate that. Thank you. You were so cute. And who's that fine-looking young man? Athena, he's like 8 in this photo. Please don't call him fine. That's Nayuta, back when he used to smile. Wow, his smile is absolutely angelic. It looks like a normal anime kid smile to me.
Sure brings back memories. That was taken the day we all went out fishing.
So, did we establish was Dats the one who took the photo then? What was Prosecutor Sadmari like when he was younger?
He was kinda quiet, but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change Karain for the better. But now, he's nothing more than Garan's lapdog.
Seems like Dats has a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask him about his thoughts later. Okay, what else? Can we look at the couch? This the thing, that the thing. Okay, the picture on the bulletin board. We'll do that, and then we'll come back to the flowers and the little golden box there that all the light is shining onto it, directing our attention toward it. There's a scary-looking knife sticking out of the queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they'd think the Defying Dragons were a violent group. Oh, they would think the terrorists are terrorists.
Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. I threw the knife at it, but I whiffed, and the thing ended up stuck right between her eyes.
I wonder if that's more foreshadowing. You mean this wasn't on purpose? Okay, so let's see, what else? I want to make sure that we're clicking everything here. Wait, have we seen this before? Is that moth always been in the spider's web? That looks new. What's with all the spider webs, Dats? Don't you ever clean the place?
Not the webs. They have what you call a symbiotic relationship. They catch the bugs that get in here, and I don't clean them up.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, that was quick and simple. All right, let's look at the flowers. Because weren't the flowers added to the court record last time we were here? That's what's with the altar.
It's where we pay our respects to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act. The DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death.
A law that's supposed to protect the people, it sends them... A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane! And, oh, what? Is that everything? Oh yeah, I think we've clicked everything, so now we just talk to Dads? All right, talk! Sadmari Law Offices? So Dads, you guys are still using this office, I see.
Yup, except now it's the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote,
We must keep it for the day when Karain needs lawyers once more.
Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause.
Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest ya. He said he hopes you'll come back and take over his office someday.
Take over me? Okay, this is interesting. Because Apollo, of course, became the protagonist in the 4th game, and then has kind of been overshadowed by Phoenix since then. Are they doing this to kind of give him, like, his own little area he can carve out that at the end of the game he's gonna move here, and then you'll be able to have an Apollo game where you're not gonna wonder, when's Phoenix gonna take over? Take over me? But I wonder if Trucy will go with him. Because, like, I know Trucy is Phoenix's daughter, but she's also his sister and kind of his sidekick. I think Phoenix should tell him that they're related, and then as soon as she's 18, like, all right, go move over there and be his assistant.
Those were his words. He must have been half joking, though. Dirk, guess what I heard from P-Dubs? AJ's become a lawyer.
Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you.
Must have been because of you, Dirk.
I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me.
What you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps.
Oh, nothing'd make me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Karain and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though. Dark really said that?
Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by he wasn't thinking of ya. That much I'm sure of.
Doesn't get more paternal than that. Dark, and to think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. Why, Dirk, okay, Dirk seems like, he is a terrorist. He is a terrorist, but Dirk seems like very much an attentive, concerned father. Like, why is Apollo being such a beehole to him all the time, like up till this point? I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Okay, finally, Nayuta, and then maybe we'll be done with this, maybe? Okay, no, because we just started part 3. That's wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons?
Yup, Yuti was a rising star in the resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and give Inga and Garan the smackdown they deserved.
But now he's...
Yeah, a puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up.
I wonder what happened to him.
Me too. But if I had to guess, I'd say Garan has some serious leverage over him.
Leverage? Like what? I wish I knew. Maybe Garan has had like the location of Dirk this entire time and just figured like, yeah, he's a terrorist, but he's kind of a milquetoast one. And so we will instead have Nayuta as our puppet and promise not to kill Dirk as long as he does what we say.
Wish I knew, but it seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say.
And come to think of it, Dirk did say. Also, I thought this part we should be investigating the crime like 23 years ago. Didn't Apollo say he was gonna do that? We're not doing the thing that we're supposed to do. Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Karain's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart. If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution. Oh, well, that's everything. Okay, hang on. Let's save. Was there anything new that we found that we could present to dads? Maybe, was there anything we missed clicking? Because we can't move, present. Oh yeah, these things. Oh, that's right, we're supposed to ask about this stuff. That's right, let's ask about the law book first, and then we'll ask about the file.
The mark of the dragon, that's the symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons.
Dark has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right?
Yup, and I've got one too. Not on my hand.
Really? Where?
My bum. On my heart.
Oh, you mean metaphorically? No, literally. Like you're ready to die anytime for the cause or something like that?
You got that right. Dead or alive, I'll always be a defiant dragon.
Okay, here it is, the last thing. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant?
Yup, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. Wait, see this page? Oh, it's definitely worth a look.
Page 34. As the son of the terrorist, see, they're finally calling him a terrorist. I've been calling him a terrorist this entire time. Finally doing it. Let me have a sip of water and read a few more comments in the chat, though. Quick said, reminder, Logan, Dirk only recently learned that Apollo's dad's name was Jove. But what if he was lying about that? I don't know. Magpie says, so, licorice, based on my looking up things on Wikipedia, yes, licorice flavoring comes from the root of the licorice plant and is often supplemented with aniseed oil, so the actual licorice content is low because having too much can be bad in excess. The root of the licorice plant is not to be confused with linguisticum, known as licorice root. Wikipedia was not helpful in finding out why their names are like that. And quickly to the timestamp 1:22:14. See, look at that. I am less than 20 minutes behind. And there was Rukov at the TTS. Oak says, sleep, Rukov. Crystal says, nighty night, Rukov. Crystal says, what? Magpie says, what was Beef Longa doing? Crystal says, Beef Longa what? Oak said, yes, Beef Longa. That is how you pronounce Peter. Nora says, indeed. Tomaso says, I'm doing good. I've been relaxing mostly, but I've been having fun with... Oh, with co-op in Genshin. I thought you were saying coop in Genshin. That was the thing. I remember when I first started playing Genshin, I just wanted to get to the point where I'd be able to do co-op because it looked like basically it's like Breath of the Wild, but multiplayer, and that'd be so much fun. But then it just ballooned in size and I couldn't keep it on my hard drive anymore. But I hope you are having fun with co-op. Oak says, it's actually insane that Logan is so close to catching up right now. I know, right? I'm doing good. Pat myself on my back. Quickita said, by the way, I found the middle name fact for Amara. Oh, here we go. Her middle name, Sigatar, might come from She Kataru, which means death speaks. Ooh. I like that, because like death literally speaks in this game. Hang on, let me breathe for a second here. Oak says, it's not even like we've been unusually sleepy tonight. Chad is barely sleepier than normal. Logan has just been uncharacteristically irresponsible. Well, again, I think I got an early good start because the first part of the stream, there was like 3 people. It was Rukop, Magpie, Crystal, and me, and that was it. And so I think I think it'll take me longer to get far behind than usual, but I could be wrong. Magpie says, the Defiant Dragons, good name, homie. They didn't, wait, the Defiant Dragons, good name. Oh, in quotes, the Defiant Dragons, good name. Homie, they didn't have a good name. I know, they're actual terrorists. Anyway, let's read this. Page 34. As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Koreanese people. Oh, that's right. Prosecutor Sanmari was part of the royal family, wasn't he?
Yup, but he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through heck once he entered the legal world, though.
Because the sins of the father were visited upon his children thing?
Yup, in the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, Yuji no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn.
Yeah, it must have been really hard on him.
Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's the star prosecutor working cases round the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Karain.
Now that's the Nayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give up. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get where he is today. Maybe it did. The whole sins of the father visited upon the son. Maybe they threatened to, like, prosecute him for the murder. What if Nayuta accidentally set the fire? What if he is responsible and they know that? Amara's assassination file updated in the court record. File contained ton of info on the assassination of Amara Sigatar Karain. Oh, why did it go back here again? Oh, because I was in presenting stuff. So, talk. Oh, okay. What else do we need to present to him? I'll be stay. Okay, let's try presenting everything again. Maybe now he won't act scared. Maybe we had to wait until we. Oh no, he's still just acting scared at everything. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, now suddenly I presented this earlier. I wanted to ask you about this picture.
That's the picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it.
Why? Why would he go through all that trouble? Dads, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. My father. Do we need to present anything else to him? No, I'm gonna assume that's it. Let's just talk to him so we can finally make some progress. Do you know what my biological father was like? Also, I'm gonna save. I'm trying to remember to do that periodically. I think we've only saved once or twice tonight. Do you know what my biological father was like?
Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels.
This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with just about anyone.
Didn't Queen Katie or Magpie, one of you two said that, like, he only just learned that Apollo's dad's name was Jove? But Dats is saying that they were good friends already.
And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk asked him over to play some tunes. Come back to my place, listen to some music.
And then the place went up in flames.
Yeah, Dirk had just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were just a little baby.
I remember hearing about that when I was little.
Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. You could have died in a fire. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you.
It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life.
All your pops' stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we knew about him at first was his stage name.
Jangly Justice? Okay, so that's why he didn't know his name was Jove. Jangly Justice?
Or something like that.
His name is Jangly Justice?
Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know.
So why jangly? All I can think of, whenever I hear jangly, I just think of like jangling keys. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? And perhaps if I have a sister who's a magician?
All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was off doing something on her own.
I'm trying to remember, did we learn in Apollo Justice how Lamirwar went blind? Because it was like some sort of a traumatic event that happened. Was it this fire? Maybe like learning about Jove's death? I can't remember. So then, she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh? But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you'd gone missing.
No doubt, but the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had zero leads, not even a photo.
So that's how I became an orphan.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. You know, read with her eyeballs. Reading, using her eyes to look at words. That is a thing that people with eyesight do. And maybe she figured you died along with your pops, which is like, oh well.
Wow, I had no idea you'd been through all that, Apollo. Wait, so then you believe me, you believe in my son's innocence? Who is saying that old man?
So you believe me. You believe in my son's innocence.
Oh, that's not an old man! Your poor son, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence. No, old man is who's the old man? Old man?
Oh, thank you. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, hey, who's that?
Oh, hey there, Mrs. Inme. Hard at work, I see.
Did she have her baby? Did she give birth to an old man? Because she was pregnant. Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act. Oh, there are other rebels. Mrs. Inme, please don't forget about our case too. Okay, so apparently there's like a whole bunch of people here. I won't. I'll look forward to it as soon as I'm able. I'll look into it as soon as I'm able. So, okay, so the old man apparently was not important. That's just like an old man rebel. Dats, what's Mrs. Inme doing here?
She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people.
So, she's trying to help the revolution along in her own special way.
Yup, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us.
The people are responding, and a grassroots movement is growing. Dirk's dream of revolution may finally come true. Not a bloodless one. Oh, it's gonna be bloody. His dream of violence. What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place. Hide it? Give it to somebody else for safekeeping? Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something. I've got it! Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? You are a responsible individual who surely does not act like a hyperactive child most of the time. Let me read some more comments in the chat, though. Quicky said, I mean, we're not in a trial yet where the drama happens. Crystal said the drama is actually drama-ing based from the spoilers I received from Katie. Quicky said, imagine your royal sorta king in your country also being a goated defense lawyer, lol. Quicky says, I want to live there if it wasn't for arson. Nora says, ha, I love Athena, so smart. Quicky said, Apollo transforming into a tomato when he sees a picture of him as a kiddo. Magpie says, quote, Nyuta doesn't look much like Dirk, and quote, Logan stares into the camera like he's on The Office. I mentioned before, who was it that called me out on looking into the camera to like talk to you guys sometimes? Like, I'm always like very aware of the presence of the camera, and so I feel like if I'm addressing guys directly, either I'm reading the chat or I look at the camera, because that's who you guys are. Let's see, Magpie says, oh, that was pinned by Rukov. Cookie said, oh, wow, Rukov doing a fact pin. Magpie says, oh, thank you, Rukov, laughing. Nora said, she was saying like how an old lady says, you're such a handsome young man. Rukov says, it is a mythic corvid. You think I would miss out? Kukita said, fair mood. Oak said, also, if I'm not chatting as much, it's because I have paused animating to play Mario Kart. Did I mention to you guys that, I think I mentioned to you guys that there was like not company, but like an all-staff party at my work about a month ago? Month and a half? It was a while ago. Less than a month? I don't know. Anyway, and part of it, there was a Mario Kart tournament, and I was like, I want to play it, but I also I don't know how to drift, and so I tried it. I lost horribly, but who do you main in Mario Kart, if you don't mind me asking? Magpie says, Phoenix booting his daughter over to Corain. Quote, I know you're a magician, but go overseas and be a legal assistant too. Honestly, that's the kind of weird crap that'll happen. Magpie says, how did Dats find out about Apollo becoming a lawyer, and why didn't Dirk tell his right-hand man? Why is Apollo acting like that? Because his dad sent him to a country that he'd never lived in, where he grew up for like 13 years on his own without hearing anything from them. But then he got to like meet Clay Terran and be an astronaut, and nothing bad ever happened. Vex, how you doing, Vex? And greetings, fellow ace attorneys. Magpie says, oh, hi, Vex. Vex says, hi. Okay, I'm not too far behind, so Vex, are you still here? I hope Vex is still here, because like I said, I'm only like 20 minutes behind, much better than usual. And Magpie says, I like to think Dats has a tattoo under his armband. Ooh, that'd be cool. You know, instead of over his heart, I would say like on his chest, right here, right in front of the heart. I think that'd be a good place for it. And Crystal said, Logan is so close, dang, I know I'm so close, huh? Okay, let's play a little bit more. Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? It should be safe here, right?
You can count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice.
I don't know if he's gonna succeed. I just hope he doesn't die.
Founder's orb left with Dats.
Because obviously something's gonna go wrong. Right? What now, Apollo? Wow, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Oh, is that the whole 23 years ago investigation? Are we almost done with part 3? Because we got like 5, wait, oh, we got an hour and 5 minutes. Oh, we could totally make it to part 3. Yeah, we're almost to the 2-hour mark. We got tons of time. Maybe we should pay Dark a visit. It's something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait here then. But Edgeworth, I like you hanging out with us. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. But also Edgeworth is like the only one who is keeping the law off of our butts. Oh, here we go. Okay, so is there anything that I missed in examining? We've already searched here, but it never hurts to dig it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, anything else? I think we got everything, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle over to the detention center. There we are. Oh, this is interesting. I think usually they don't have the person up there when this is typed at the bottom of the screen. May 18th, detention center visitors room. Hey there, son. Come to see your old man again. Hi, Dark. Guess I'm done questioning you? Yeah. You'd think Nayuta might have cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid into me. Seems like they're really keen on recovering the Founder's orb. When I wouldn't tell him where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left. Wait, Dark's not wearing his attorney's badge. Oh, was he usually? He confiscated his attorney's badge? They even took that from him? Sigh. Well, let's give him ours then. I'm proud of you, son. You've really become a fine lawyer. Well, at least it means I'm qualified to defend you. To think the day would come when you'd come to my defense. Yeah, okay, we've seen this before. Okay. I thought we could just give it to him. So let's first of all examine. Let's examine the guard and the bell. Guard. Oh, wait, sorry. It's still checked off. No. Anything new? Nothing new? Darn it. Okay. So apparently, let's present everything and let's talk to him. So we already presented the badge, picture of Job. That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it. I will. I'm just surprised to see it after all these years. I had a tough time tracking it down and retrieving it. It was taken by, oh no, yeah, we already saw this. We already read this. So what about this autopsy report? Inga Karkul Karain. He was an entirely insufferable, unlikable fellow, but I never thought he'd wind up dead. Why didn't you like him? He just described him as insufferable. He was the most hawkish one in the Garan regime. He established the secret police to arrest us rebels without due process. Those they managed to capture were immediately executed. My compatriots in the Defiant Dragons came to call him the Executioner. The Executioner? Pretty ironic, considering how he ended up, because he executed, he wasn't, never mind, Apollo. He's probably in heck now, being tormented by those he wrongfully put to death. If only Rafa was here to hear him say that. Tomb diagram? Is that for me, son? No, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it. You came to visit me and you didn't even bring a present? I'll take that as a no. Okay. Okay, so this is what he said about that. After we go through all these, I will check some more in the chat, y'all. And gemstone. Nope, nothing about the gemstone button. What about the pink butterfly pendant? I found this in the tomb. Look familiar? Ah! That's... Dark? Where did you find it? Down between the monk statues and the tomb? Is it yours, Dark? Oh, it's, crap, I gotta think of a lie. Hang on. It's something I bought. It was probably a present he gave to Amara, huh? Why is he suddenly acting all awkward? Well, ask him. Ask a follow-up question. Tell him he's obviously hiding something. Huh. I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me. Of course. I'll just make a note about it for future reference.
Pink butterfly pendant returned to Dirk, but record of it remains in the court record.
A pendant adorned with a pink butterfly seems to belong to Dirk, stained with the victim's blood. Okay, next, mysterious blood stain. Is that for me, son? Oh, I want a mysterious blood stain. Some drugs? Oh, is that for me? Are the drugs for me? No, okay, all right, well. Notepad, nope. We just got a few more, and then as I said, I will read some chat. Woman's photo. A photo of your dead wife, possibly dead, maybe just impersonating someone's wife. No, I'll be a statement. No, okay, what about Amara's assassination file? I prepared that myself. Use it well. I'm surprised you were able to gather this much information. It wasn't easy. After all of the evidence from the assassination was lost in the fire, and the newly installed Garan regime was in full control of the media. Every lead I tried to follow led to a dead end. So then how am I supposed to solve this case? You'll figure something out once tomorrow's trial is underway. After all, no one's looking into this assassination since my last trial. I hope I can turn things around enough to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And book. Careful with that. Don't go showing it around town. You'll be branded a rebel. But I'm not a rebel. That's a rebel. I'm not. That's a rebel. I'm not a rebel. Don't be ridiculous. You're a member of the Defiant Dragon simply by being my son. Or did you think that dragon tattoo on your rear end was just for show? What? Apollo canonically has a butt tattoo that his dad gave him. Who gave it? Did they go to a tattoo artist? It had to have been when he was little, right? It's like, give this small child a butt tattoo of a dragon. Do you think Dats did it? Is it like a prison tat? What? Do you have a tattoo on your butt, Apollo? Let me see. I've been looking for an excuse to get to see your butt, Apollo. Show me your butt right now. Relax, Athena. You're just jerking our chains again. Can I see your butt anyway? Apollo, show me your butt. Okay, well, that is a thing that just happened. So here's a question, chat. Do you think Apollo really has a dragon butt tattoo? What was the name of that one movie, the girl with the dragon tattoo? Apollo's the boy with a dragon butt tattoo. All right, let's talk. Nah, Utah. Let me read some chat, though. Hang on, let me get some water. Nora said, chocolate. I has chocolate. Congratulations. Congratulations, Nora. I wish I had chocolate. Vex says, no, Logan, you're not allowed to breathe. Suffocate. Joking. I just need to remember to do it more often. Crystal says, ooh, what kind of chocolate? Tomaso says, it has been, yeah. I've been mostly helping someone with a lower world level than me, but I found somebody who was able to join my world recently. Nice. Nora says, Crystal, it looks like a dollar bill, but it has a reindeer and says, in Santa we trust. It's milk chocolate. I got it from Russell Stover. I feel like Russell Stover does a lot of like fun novelty chocolate, but I feel like the quality of the chocolate flavor is never quite up to snuff. Or maybe that's just me being a chocolate snob. Vex says, Logan, Nayuta was like 2 years old when the fire happened. So? A baby could totally... But that's gotta happen at some point, right? We gotta have a murderer who's a baby. At some point, the Ace Attorney universe is gonna have to execute a baby. That's just, yeah. Nora said 2-year-old can commit arson. See? Vex says fair enough. Quicketa said that was my theory though. Jove went by a different name too. Jangly Justice, laughing because the file said they couldn't do the seance. Yeah. Nora said Jangly Justice is crazy. Magpie says, hey Jangles, play some tunes. Magpie says, wait, have they met his mom? Did Dirk meet the mom? It sounds like not. It sounds like they just assumed that she was whatever. Maybe Jove had like mentioned her to him or something like that. Quicketa said, oh, never mind. Well, no mom meeting. Quicketa said, and then the mom proceeds to marry a magician, and they had a cute little baby named Trucy. And then she got shot. Oh, that was how she got shot and lost her memories, became blind, and lived in another country, Africa. That was how it happened. Yes. Wow, she bounced back from Jove's death really easily. I don't know. Then who knows how long? Yeah, we know how long it was because we know the age difference between Apollo and Trucy. Quicketa said, just an off-screen old man. Magpie says, old man is not important so he doesn't get a sprite, lol. Vex says, quote, wow, Apollo, it's like your 5th tragic backstory. I know it's like they weren't satisfied with all the backstories, like the different ones that Phoenix had in the original trilogy. They've really outdone it with Apollo in this one. Nora said, believe! Oak said, I play either female villager or camel. Camel? Oh, do you mean Kamek? Is that his name? Kamek? I was like, is there a camel in Mario Kart? I usually play, it was one of the Koopalings. I think it's Lemmy. Is he the one with like the little rainbow mohawk? I like him. He's fun. Quick Kitty with the quote number 103. We should not pop open the cat when we... Wait, we should not pop open the cat when we find it. Persona 3 Reload, May 15, 2024. Nora said, I always main Gold Peach or Silver Rosalina. Who was... Well, I guess you obviously can't say, but do you remember when we had that confession in chat where somebody was just really, really ticked off at the existence of baby Rosalina? Vex said, yep, still hanging around. I'm glad, Vex. Thank you for being here. As you can see, I'm like so close catching up. It's great. Anyway, talk about Nayuta here. He confiscated all of my prized jailbreaking tools. Well, what did you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that. Did he take your attorney's badge too? No. I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was gonna take it from me, he changed his mind. So he's just not wearing it. He's just holding it or something. I wonder why. Indeed. Did he bug it? Did he like plant a little wireless microphone on it and he's gonna listen to all this stuff? Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days. Your attorney's badge, did you check it for a bug? You're currently his attorney's badge. You've won it all these years even though all the lawyers are gone. Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed. To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? It looks, is that what that's supposed to be? Like, and his collar? That's very large for a badge. Hey, Dark, why do you still wear your badge? Oh, is this in the flashback? Well, I'm a little guy. Hey, Dark, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream, not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields, right? Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Karain's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Nayuta, why do you have such long eyelashes? Why are they all clumped up together like that? Is the reason why you didn't take Dark's badge? Because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is. Son, would you keep my badge for me? Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you. So we gotta add it to the court record, is that what we're doing? That's exactly why I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands. All right, I'll make sure it stays safe.
Dirk's badge added to the court record.
A symbol of Dirk's creed, a dragon never yields. Nayuta never confiscated it. We're probably gonna have to present that later as like evidence to show that Nayuta still cares about him or something like that. Let's see, Magpie says, I main Isabel on Link's motorcycle. I don't think I have like a main vehicle, but it sounds like a nice combo. Oak said 2 months. Oh, for the follow age. 2 months, 3 days, and 4 hours. Hang on. I gotta breathe for a second. Crystal does quote number 123, quote, I have to present that evidence that I already tried to present that got me stabbed. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy, June 14th, 2024. Nora does follow age of 2 years, 8 months. Oak said, I do female villager on pipe frame with rollers. Oh, what's that? Tony's Game Lounge is rating. Hang on. I gotta do a shout out because I think Rukov's already gone to bed. So let me go ahead and do the shout out for you. How was your stream, Tony? Let me go ahead and do this here. Nope. I'll have a sip of water.
Yo, that trap is triggered.
Oh, you're triggering your
warning.
I like how the was like off screen.
Someone flipped that.
No, please don't. I feel like Bella's doing it with that laugh.
I gotta scroll down to the bottom of the chat where the raid happened. I'm actually Tony, you'd be so proud of me. I'm not super far behind. I'm like 20 minutes behind instead of the usual like 45 minutes to an hour behind. But let me scroll down to where the raid happened so I can say hi to you, and then I'll scroll back up. Vex was saying, I main Inkling Girl in Mario Kart. I think that's a respectable choice. That's a valid choice. I like it. Nora said, raid! And let's see, it looks like you were playing, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles! Next I'm gonna play Edgeworth Investigations 2, but then we're gonna eventually get to it. It just may take some months. Tony says, hey, Logan! Stream was good. Finished chapter 2 of Great Ace Attorney 2. I don't know if that's, I know that one of them has Herlock Sholmes, or maybe he's in both games. I don't tell me, obviously. I want to be surprised. But I hope you're enjoying it. I hope chapter 2 is a good chapter. I assume people like Queen Katie and Magpie and Vex and people here who've played those games probably know precisely where you are. I got no clue. But I hope you had fun. Queen Katie said, nice. No spoilers, y'all. Tony says, it was good. Nice. Well, we are getting close to the end of the investigation for Turnabout Revolution here. We had a prediction earlier to see if we'll be able to get to it by the 3-hour mark. I don't know if we're quite going to do that. We might be cutting it close, but we're making good progress, I think. Let's see, and Tony says, neat twist to that chapter. Guida said, yep, I've digested Great Ace Attorney 2 so many times, so yes, I know chapter 2 for it. I'm impressed, Tony. Oak said, bro, please finish. I spent so many points. Okay, I'll get back to the game. Let me scroll back up to where I left off. But Tony, thank you so much for the raid. And if there's anyone here still from the raid, I always forget. I was supposed to do that. I don't know, the raiders might have already left because I'm not Tony. But if you're still here, Raiders, hi, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, and the Persona 3 Reload episode I guess DLC. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention you guys, 2 nights ago at like 3 a.m., laying in bed, I think I realized a good, efficient way to do the next Persona 3 Reload stream that'll maximize the amount of content we get into it, so I'm very excited for that. But also, Fridays this month, we're doing spooky games. So tomorrow we're going to be playing Slay the Princess. And the next Friday, November 1st, is gonna be my 4-year affiliate anniversary special stream. And then we'll go back to alternating. But yeah, so welcome. I hope everybody enjoyed Tony's stream. So back into the game here. Okay, added Dirk's badge. Apollo, remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk? It's gotta be Nayuta, right? Why don't you ask about that? Unless I do have my theory that I mentioned earlier that maybe Amara faked her death and is really Nana in disguise. And so maybe Nana is the one dear to Dirk? But like if Dirk knew that she was alive, like he would have to know that she's alive in order for that to work, right? All right, I'll give it a try. Okay, well then go to that menu, please. Someone dear to Dirk. What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? Huh? Now, you would have seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything. Well, I have no idea. Well, you obediently followed his every word after he said that. So it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Someone you really care about that isn't Nayuta? Why, don't tell me! Oh wait, that isn't Nayuta. Is there a new lady in your life, Dark? Also, if he's trying to hide it, why isn't our jewels a-jangling? What? No, don't be ridiculous, son. Not a new lady. The love of my life was Amara, but she's gone now, and there will never be another. See, he's hiding. He knows then. He knows. So Amara did fake her death. She's Nana, and he knows. I'm a bracelet. What does this mean? Dark, have you really not met somebody new? No, he's telling the truth. Hang on, let's say, and then we're gonna do this. Are we gonna find out right away that theory that I threw out earlier in the stream is gonna be correct? I'd love it if it's that quick of a payout. All right, here we go. Ka-chow! My jangling jewels be vibrating. The love of my life was Amara. Okay, let's see if like his eyes twitch or something. So we'll check out his head first, then we'll move to the other body parts. Okay, so he looks up, but I don't think that's necessarily anything. But she's gone now. And there will never be, okay, so, but he only opened his eyes during that, but she's gone now. So that might be it. Oh no, he opened his eyes there, so that's not it then. So let's check what else we got. Oh, okay, we got his injured hand. So let's listen again, see if maybe it twitches or something. But the love of my life was Amara. All right. But she. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? What's the thing there? The thing there. Perceive. What is that? Is that supposed to be sweat? What is that? It's just. He's pulsing milk out of his forearm.
Gotcha.
At least that was more noticeable. Do you remember Spark Brushel? Wasn't he the one that had just like a tiny little sweat stain in his armpit? Dark, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket. Okay, so that wasn't just sweat. He's hiding something in his sleeve? Ah, you saw my something pressing against my jacket? Son, don't look at that. That is indecent. How did you do that? Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dark. You're an eligible bachelor now. The ladies love a terrorist. But you'll, introduce her to me at some point, right? I keep telling you there's no other woman. Fine, then let's see. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It's just this. Satisfied? Huh? But that's the pendant we found in Amara's tome. See? I wasn't trying to hide anything. What do we know about this pendant? I'm trying to remember. There's a blood stain on it. Stained with the victim's blood. Okay, so it's stained with Inga's blood. Do we have... Wait, hang on. Look at the picture. Is she wearing that pendant? No, it doesn't look like she's wearing anything. What about in this picture? Doesn't seem to have a pendant. Okay. I still feel increasingly good about my theory that Nana is Amara. Then why did he tense up? Dark, let me take a look at that. Ah! Hey, what's this button for? Is it like a button we're gonna... Oh, probably opens it up. Whoa! Oh, is there gonna be a picture of Nana in it? I bet there's a picture of Nana in it! Oh. Oh, it's Amara. Like, that's sweet. So is this supposed to be before the fire? Because, like, Dirk looks exactly like he did in the photo with him and Nayuta and Apollo, which would have been taken afterward. It's a picture of Dirk! Handsome lady! Oh, and she's really young looking too. What do you mean some lady? It's Amara! You have a photo of her in your court record, bro, right here. It's the same lady. She's got a diamond on her forehead and everything. My gosh, are you into younger women, Dirk? He's young too. Besides, like the age gaps, like don't judge Athena. Dark, you old dog, you got yourself a younger lover. Like nobody's gonna notice. He was obvious. Not only was he young, like he was both of his eyes. He was very young in that. Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too. Yeah, look really close to notice the lack of an eye patch. Ah, you're right. That's no fun. Athena likey age gaps. Wait a second. Haven't we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it, isn't this woman the same as the one in the penance photo? Yeah, wonder if we can give the wrong photo. Okay, we'll do the woman's photo. Present.
Take that.
The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo. Apollo, where did you get this? From the safe in Inga's room? Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, then it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. Okay, another possibility though for this baby. Because I was saying Rafa, because the assumption would be that it's Nayuta. But I mean, it could be Apollo. Again, that's assuming that I'm correct that she faked her death. If this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. Okay, no, it's Rafa then. It is totally Rafa. The fact that Phoenix is pointing that out, they're falsely assuming, they're incorrectly assuming this. It's Rafa. She faked her death. This is just less than 14 years ago. But that's just not possible. Especially since the Defiant Dragons, he joined the Defiant Dragons after the fire, right? Because like before then he was like just a lawyer. Or like did the Defiant Dragons exist before the fire? Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old. Because of the law book with the Defiant Dragons emblem emblazoned upon it. Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on. I am feeling so good about my guess from earlier in the stream. It has the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dark. So this photo must have been taken after Garan came into power. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. Ugh. So then how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. Photoshop exists. That would mean that Amara is still alive? Ah! Looks like you found me out. So I'm right! I was right! Amara is Nana! Wait, so it's actually true? And so that's who Inga was threatening. Let's also just save here. I'm just so glad that I figured that out like before the game revealed it, so I can feel proud of myself. Let me read a few more comments in the chat though. Let's see, yeah, Oka saying, I do female villager on pipe frame with rollers. Nora says, 2 years, hurrah! Oak said, and on 200cc I do female villager biddy buggy rollers. Quickity says, oh Logan, we have about 4 locations left? How? We have less than 45 minutes until the end of stream. That's like a little over 10 minutes per location. Quickity said, and the detention center has a long section. Nora said, what? Quickity said, Dirk, what? Please say psych. Dirk, please say psych. Oak says, I believe this. Oh, that must have been about the butt tattoo. I wanna say that, yeah, that he actually has the tattoo. And he's just like, no, Tina, oh, he's making it up. But Tina totally do not have a butt tattoo. Juniper's gonna find out about it, though. Magpie said, don't forget Real Nemu having a neck tattoo at age 1. Real Nemu. Oak said, I never should have bet all those points on Logan succeeding. Nora said, I think he does. Quickita says, ad quote, can I see your butt anyway? Apollo, show me your butt. Oh, and a pin message here. Oh, with the what? Oh, Galabrain with a party of 2. Rukov, if you're here to pin a message, are you able to do a shout out, or should I do the shout out? I just don't want to have like 2 shout outs being posted at the same time. I'm gonna take a look at the
Hey Logan, you should become a speedrunner real quick so I can get my points back.
Oh, I will.
I won't say anything scary this time.
Hey.
Not when I'm trying to bribe Logan.
Thank you, and thank you for the 10 bits. Hang on, so first things first, I gotta do a shout out for Gallop. Gallop, how was your stream, by the way? And thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. And if only I'd known you can just become a speedrunner like that.
This damn place has power supply? Who'll pay for the bill?
Who indeed?
Maybe it has underground cables, or it's powered by some generation sets left by Xeno. Wait.
What is this game? What is that game? It says Gallop was playing Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, what was that game that you were playing? That looked interesting there. I'm sure that I've probably seen it before because I can never keep track of all the various gacha games and things like that. Let me read a few more comments. We'll get back to the game here. Tomaso said, I usually use Mario when doing Mario Kart. I might sometimes do Luigi, but Magpie says, I love the badge and I hate the fact that in the court record it looks round when it's oval shaped. Quick, it is a 20904. See, I am like less than 20 minutes behind. I'm like 15, 16 minutes behind. Quick, said, I sort of regret betting. Yes, lol. And there was the Tony raid, so I can scroll down a little bit here. Let's see. Quick said, all right, chat, strap in. We about to do some mini games soon. Oak said some mini games that Logan will speed through and finish the investigation within 3 hours. Magpie says, behold, the closest thing to a boss fight that Apollo's bracelet can provide. Quick said, wow, first Apollo stared at Trucy, now he's staring at his dad. So this is like very recent in chat. And Vex says, Dirk has had many years to train in front of the most scrutinizing toddler in history. Do you think that he had this like bracelet power then? I got the impression that in Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, like Ace Attorney 4, that was like when he awakened to his power, but maybe I'm wrong. Oak said, Oak has returned from Mario Kart. Welcome back, Oak. Okay, let's talk about this. Someone dear to Dirk. Let's see if I'm right. I think I'm right. Nana is totally Amara. Dirk! What do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated. So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Garan regime. And so that's a photo of her with Rafa. She is Rafa's biological mother. And so we're gonna find out that Queen Garan is evil and it'll be terrible for Rafa, but then we'll say, hey, but Rafa, you know the woman who's been with you every single day, tending to you, caring for you, Nana? She's your mom. Why would they do that? When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted at the palace. And those rumors turned out to be true? Yes, I snuck into the palace. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save. I feel like I saved just recently, but I will save again because I'm a good trained Pavlovian dog. Thank you very much, Toilet Duck. I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise, she was fit as a fiddle. So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb is empty? Maybe it's got Jove Justice in it. Yes, the entire tomb is one big charade. Hang on. Oh, I just noticed there's a, I missed this. There was a pinned message by Rukov. I think I saw it earlier, but I got distracted by it. Hang on. This is a timed post by Rukov. Some Logan lore, some of you may not know. He is a never nude. Clam has stated that Logan wears a full suit. Showers in a full suit. He also tries to pick up girls with math facts. Well, that was I don't know if it was actually Clam who started the joke. I think it was this girl Jenica who used to come to streams way back when. And I think she was the one who said that when I go to the beach, that I wear a swim blazer. And I think Clam really picked up on that. But yeah. I try to spend as little time unclothed as possible. But thank you very much, Rukov, for the pinned message. I appreciate the Logan lore. Garan had it built to stage Amara's death. It's just me or she seemed like closer than usual? So we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit? That's a relief. Oh yeah, because we're touching the tomb. She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then. Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. We should also check eye color here. So Amara's eyes look kind of pale green. If we go to the court record, what eye color? Can't tell. Her eyes are so tiny. They might be brown, but they could just be like contact lenses. Her eyes are green. I think it looks green. Huh? There's a fingerprint on the metal. Oh, there is a really big fingerprint over here. There's a fingerprint on the metal pot. I guess Dark must have left it by accident. Use your powder. Check it out. Ooh, Mr. Sadmari, I want to hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara.
Pink butterfly pendant updated the court record.
It seems to belong to Dirk. A fingerprint was found on the inside of the lid, stained with the victim's blood. I hope she's not the murderer. Because I have a theory that she might be the one who has the actual bloodline for Spirit Channel. It's gonna be so sad if she's the murderer. On the run with Amara. I hope it's Queen Garan. It's gotta be Queen Garan, right? She's the evil one? I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Garan must have told her that you tried to kill her.
I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze.
And she believed you?
She said, and I quote, I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself.
She always was a tough one to read.
I bet she was thrilled you came to her rescue, Mr. Sadmari. To be set free by your beloved, it's like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Garan's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. Probably put like a big hat on her. I don't know, I snuck back to the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. Oh! We need to find out how many years ago this was. They snuck off together. What if during that time they did it? She gets pregnant, goes back, gives birth to Rafa. That would mean that Dirk is Rafa's biological father. Once again, it's great that it sounds like Inga apparently was a really doting, loving father. But what if Dirk is the real biological dad? Huh?
I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail.
I did see a woman who looked like her several months ago, but she had a big old fat belly. Amara was never fat.
They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like.
Dirk, does Nayura know about this?
He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much.
Wait, is that why Nayura is following Garan's orders?
Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down he really doesn't want to prosecute you? So we just need to show that Nayna is Amara, and then he'll be nice to us. Nayura will become nice.
Well, he's not one to show his feelings, and lately I have no idea what he's thinking.
Apollo, we need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance.
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding. Is that Prosecutor Sadmare?
No, because Athena. No. He's 25. He's 25. This was taken less than 23 years ago. He wouldn't have been a baby. It's Rafa. Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. But the thing of the book, we already established this was after the... After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you.
Let's settle this by asking Dark himself. Okay, okay, I guess we present the thing to him, to ask him that. Okay, this is taking longer than I thought. I thought we'd had it all resolved. We gotta present the picture to him. Present the picture! Dark, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Dirk just learned that Apollo cannot do basic math. As we established in a previous game, Apollo can only do math involving violins as a unit of measurement. Let me read some more in the chat and have another sip of water because I'm getting thirsty. We get it says Apollo : you give me a new mom, right? Oak said, I'm trying to beat all Nintendo ghosts in every 150cc time trial because I've already done every track in every game mode. Magpie says, quote, there's no other woman? So it's no other woman. So it's a man? Come on, Dark, you've been spending time with dads for 20 years. We know. Apollo, probably. Oak said, so that's all I have left. I managed to finish 2 whole cups today. And I'm destroying these Nintendo employees. They low-key suck at Mario Kart. Well, they're probably trying to make it, like, beatable, you know? They don't want to be impossible. Nora says, aw, that's so cute. That was Athena talking. Oh, and Oak with a hydrate command. I know it took a sip, but I will do a full hydration. Thank you very much, Oak. By the way, we are past the 2.5 hour mark. It's still possible we could get to the trial tonight by the 3 hour mark. But we are at the point where if people want to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. Nora says, she doesn't even know who Amara is. I don't know how to spell her name if that's it. Oak said, how did Dirk even lose his eye? I think Magpie said that they never explain it. That it's just at some point, years of being a terrorist will do that to you. They'll take their toll on your eye. Magpie says, yeah, look really close and notice the lack of an eye patch. The delivery of that was hilarious. Well, thank you, Magpie. I appreciate that. Queen said, Logan, I know this exact feeling with 80% of the Yangtze River characters. Nora said, is she alive? I just flipped my phone. She's alive. Queen says, ad quote, wait a second, Photoshop exists. Oak said, if he's right, does that mean we get a Katie clip spam? Queen said, no comment. I think I'm right. I'm totally right. It's Nana. It's Nana. It's Nana. It's Nana. And Queen said, I would have said clip spam incoming if we were close to a reveal. Aw. Okay. Oh, and there was the Gallop Crush raid. Nora said, oh my gosh, 4th raid. Chris says, Gallop. 4th raid. Oak says, hi, Gallop. Gallop says, hey. Queen says, Horrorpedia. Was that the name of the game that Gallop was playing in the clip? It says, I love him. Oh, that's Reverse 1999. Okay, so Horrorpedia was the character's name, the character. Reverse 1999, that's the one that has the apple, right? And Crystal says Reverse 1999. And Quigate says, I need to come back to that game soon after Slay the Princess. Gallop says, it's my Twitch anniversary! Happy anniversary, Gallop! I don't know when I started my Twitch, because here's the thing, I kind of had 3 starts in Twitch. I had, when I started my account, which was like, I want to say like maybe about a year before the pandemic-ish, something like that. And I tried doing some streaming and it didn't really stick. And then I started up during the pandemic in 2020, but then I became affiliate at the end of October in 2020. But then I also started streaming with a regular schedule in the following May. So I have multiple anniversaries. I'm going to count my affiliate anniversary, but happy anniversary, Gallop! Nora said, I have to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Nora. Thank you so much for being here. Says, have a lovely night. Honkshoe. Honkshoe, good night, Nora. As with Rukov, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. Let's play a bit more. We have 23 minutes to get to the end of this investigation. I believe it's possible. And probably just if I hammer the spacebar button. Let's go. See, I told you it was Prosecutor Sadmare. Huh? Are you gonna tell us the truth? Oh, I see. Either way, it's not you, son. So then, if it's Nayura, it was taken when he was about a year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago? You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive. Huh? What kind of answer is that? He's lying. It's a lie. That's what kind of answer it is, Apollo. Use your jangling jewels. You vibrating bracelet. Be like your dad, jangling justice. Woman's photo updated the court record. A photo showing Dirk and Amara's life on the run about 23 years ago. No, it's not. It's 14 years ago. They're 13, 14 or 13 years ago. It's Rafa when she's a baby. I mean, because Rafa has dark hair, just like, I guess Queen Garan has dark hair too. Before you go, son, there is something else I need to tell you, something important. What is it, Dark? I've never seen you act so serious before. You kidding? There's a time where his hair floats and his eyes got all tiny. Something important. So what's this something important you have to tell me? Listen, son. Even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. Huh? What are you talking about? What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now that it has set its sights on me. What? So does he have a terminal illness, or is this just like him being psychic? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. Yeah, you can't fool me, Dark. Huh? That's strange. My jewels ain't jangling. It's almost as if he's telling the truth. Why isn't my bracelet reacting? Are you sick? It's something like that. So, you're not joking? Huh? What?
Did Dirk just play Persona 3 recently or something? Still can't be scary if I'm bribing you.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nobu, thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Yeah, maybe he had to use up all of his HP in like a boss fight or something like that. So because I was thinking terminal illness. Maybe it's incuritis. But he said something like that. I think it's that he has some latent psychic powers. I know that spirit channeling is something that's only done by women, but I wonder if someone in his bloodline can still have like some psychic awareness and he just knows that he's going to die soon, which means he's probably going to like die in court. Or maybe, I was gonna say maybe it's gonna turn out that the killer was Nana, that she killed Inga, and he'll decide to take the fall for her. But the problem is if he's convicted and executed to save her life, then Apollo would die too, because he's his attorney. Unless we can somehow get the Defense Culpability Act overturned and he takes the fall for her. I don't know, but this just got serious. So, you're not joking?
I'm afraid not, son. Sorry.
Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment?
Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got.
Well, if you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. Need a kidney? I got a spare. So, please.
It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now.
But you always say a dragon never yields, so why are you giving up now?
Apollo, I'm sorry, I really am.
I don't understand. Why is this happening, Turk? Why?
Listen, Apollo, I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They'd lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me?
Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought that this time we'd finally... But now... Okay, so I was gonna say if he is Rafa's biological father, maybe it'd be nice that even if the Inga dead, she can have a dad. But no, he's dying too, apparently. Oh, darn it! Why? Apollo.
Listen, son. I don't have much longer to live. But I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do.
I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm gonna let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm gonna turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm gonna restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm gonna win this case. I just have to.
Son, I have one more big secret.
Well, what, there's something else you've been hiding from me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Oh, the secret is gonna be that Nate, well, no, because he doesn't know where, he said he doesn't know where Amara is. So it's not that Amara's Nate. Oh, it's that Rafa is his daughter. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way.
I don't understand, Dark. Sorry I'm not checking the chat, but things have gotten like suddenly very, very dramatic.
Apollo, in court tomorrow.
you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all. Dark! What's he talking about? It's got to have something to do with Apollo, right? It's got to do something to do with Jove Jangles Justice. I was gonna say maybe it'll turn out that like Nayuta is Jove Justice's baby. But no, because like then where'd he get that silver hair from? And plus it wouldn't make sense if we suddenly get a twist about Apollo's family that he's not really Lammerwar's kid. Because the whole thing with like Trucy and him, they both have like really good perception, eyesight stuff, that's like a biological, inheritable connection. What's he talking about? Wait. He's not gonna reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Looks like we run out of things to discuss. Okay, let's head out of here. Apollo, you done? I'm just raring to go. It's kind of awkward us being here for this conversation. Apollo, are you okay? I'm fine.
Free him now! Angry mob! Release Dark!
What's going on out there? Angry mob calling for my release. You know how it is when you're a terrorist. Sounds like the party is getting started without me. Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look. Who's just back here? Let's save. Let me read some more in the chat, and then I guess we got to go to Temple. Wow. Okay. Sorry again. I got very sucked into the game. That got serious and intense for a while. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying all the dialogue and all the drama. See, Crystal says, night night Nora, sweet dreams. Quick said, I feel like when he was a kid, Apollo had like a gut feeling, but not too much until the fateful trial when it went overload. Quick said, as someone who loves the wiki, Naina's eyes are brownish gold. I'm still saying maybe she wears contacts. I'm still saying it's her. Oak said, good night, Nora. Sorry for spotting late. I was in a chess game. I'm trying to keep up a streak. Oak says, Katie, is Logan a genius this time? I still haven't played the game. I feel good about my guesses. I feel like I've got 90% of the pieces put together, and I just gotta snap the rest of them in place. Magpie says, I hate this scene so much because they figured everything out and then just forget the whole conversation they had. Oak said, also, I'm only 2 VODs away from finishing the P3 VODs. I need to post the ones from the DLC. But congratulations, you're almost there, Oak. Said literally just the final boss of the credit stream. Magpie says, only half an hour before the vote, hee. Now it's 11 and a half minutes. Let's see, Oak says, and I was there for most of the credits. Oak said, Logan, please speedrun my points, Logan. Okay, fine. We're gonna go to Temple. Oh, there's a cutscene.
May 18th, Temple.
Wow, what is all this? It's animated! Yeah!
Let go, will ya?
Oh, that's his name. That was Datz's voice?
What are they? Huh?
Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back.
Yeah.
Don't hold back, man! Arrest them all!
Civil unrest! Violence against the system! Crimes are being committed! That's a rebel, is that's a terrorist! See, you guys are saying, oh, people think they're violent. He's literally punching the crap out of police officers. Ooh, so many people. Dirk belongs to the people, give him back! Yeah, where are you holding him? Quiet down, yo!
I have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Ouch, youch, stop pulling my hair! Release my son, release him now.
Og, stop that, no biting! This is really something! It looks like Dats and Mrs. Inme are leading the charge! Oh, this has got to be Nayuta, right? You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything? Yudi, why you keep serving that? Why you keep serving that witch Garan? I'm too used to like modern slang. When I see him saying why you keep serving, I thought he was about to say a different word after that. I don't know, I'm like, that's well, okay, well, I guess Nayuda is serving. Why you keep serving that witch Garan? It's hey, Nayuda, over here, Nayuda, guess what? Your biological mom's alive. Nayuda, but shush. Don't tell the terrorist. No, don't tell the terrorist that Dirk's dying. Sorry, Dads. We're not supposed to tell you that Dirk's dying. Yeah, we can tell you that Amara's alive. You again? What's going on here? It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. They'll be arrested just for protesting? Wait, no, we don't need to tell him that Amara's alive. He already knows that. That's why he's doing all this stuff, right? Is in order to protect her. Keep her safe. I gotta read some more in the chat, though. Quick said we're only just about finishing up the detention center location on the guide. There's 3 locations left, so there's this one and then 2 more. So, okay, but we can say we will definitely get to the trial next time, right? Quick says, and it's all yapping. Oak said, I've done so much gambling and never lost before. Logan, please do not let me have consequences for my actions. We're teaching you an important lesson about gambling. Magpie says, I hate so much that they're pretending this information makes sense when they literally just solved it. I know! It's always frustrating when the characters have to like act stupid, and I guess it helps the player feel smart. And it kind of works. I feel kind of smart, but still. Oak said, also, dang, Logan has 20 watchers, right? I did? Said, oh, never mind. 10 just left somehow. It fluctuates. Vex says, if you haven't noticed, Apollo, everything wants me dead. My vibes are off. I'm effed either way. Quick said, I mean, Apollo ain't Amara's son-in-law that we know of. Ooh. Let's see. Oak said, to be fair, this game feels like it's building towards some reform in Karain. The biggest thing that I am worried about is that they're gonna like instate Maya as the new like crown queen because she's part of the bloodline. I hope that is not what happens. That's the only thing I want out of this. Out of all this, I just want Maya to come back home with Phoenix and be his sidekick again. That is everything I want. It does seem like maybe they'll be setting up Apollo to stay behind and practice law here in Karain, but I don't know. Oak says, so the Defense Culpability Act being revoked would not be out of the question. That's true, but the question is, like, the trial is in game tomorrow. And so the question is whether that would happen in time. Let's see, Quickita said, Dats if he learned about this. No, not my boyfriend. Quickita said, Magpie said, don't even get me started, Queen Katie. Tomaso says, I'm gonna go now. Have fun, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, Tomaso. Good night. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye. Hopefully see you again soon. Oak said, good night. I mean, he could have been lying. Quickita said, you know what? With Apollo's resolve here now, here's a clip I couldn't figure out when to boop law. Okay, so let's check out this clip, and then we will get back into this, this scene of violent unrest. So this clip from Queen Katie is titled, oh, this is from 2 months ago? It's titled Apollo, Just a Rebel. Okay, so let's check out this clip then from 2 months ago. Wow, like two or something. And I don't know. Magpie says, oh, don't worry, Apollo's in the game. He sure is. Well, he I might guess. Oh, you know what's probably gonna happen? I bet he's gonna join the rebels. I bet he's gonna join up with Dirk. He's gonna become a terrorist. Vera said, I'm getting watching the VODs. I'm getting a little bit tired of me saying the phrase, oh, you know what's gonna happen, because I'm so wrong so much. I'm kind of right. I mean, huh?
Logan, is that the same shirt?
I mean, possible. Let's see. Like true or something, and I don't know. Magpie says, I don't think so. Because this one has kind of like a grainy texture to it. That one looks more solid. I mean, it's possible. I bet he's gonna join. I only have so many shirts. I do cycle through them. But I think that is a different shirt. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. And Oak said, guys, I don't think I'm getting my points back today. Magpie says, nope. Lol. Crystal said, quote, you're my son after all. Vera was right on the spoiler chat. This man is given flags. D flags. I assume when you say D flags, you mean death flags and not like D-bag, D flags. Like, the guy's such a D flag. Hook says, a different D-word flag. Queen Katie says, finally, 3 locations left now. Magpie said, Dad's punching a cop? Oh, I must be really close to catching up. You guys are talking about what we just saw. Oak said, you don't need to post the answer VODs. I probably won't watch them until I finish the DLC. Well, I will post them, but like even if you don't check them out, I'll post them. But I should probably do it soon anyway. I'm getting kind of backlogged. But as I said, I have a really good idea on how to handle the stream on Tuesday. Quicketa said, whoa, a pregnant lady leading a mob? Has she had the baby yet? She doesn't look very pregnant. Maybe she's just in the early months. And Quicketa says, heck yeah. All right, let's play some more. They'll be arrested just for protesting? Apollo, did you not see the violence? Like, protesting does not include punching police officers. They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garon, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. Are they gonna try and get all these people executed? But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons, though? How can you go along with this? I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down. No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nayura, there's something I want to talk to you about. Wait. Ha! You're not getting away this time! We need to talk. Sigh. I see there is no reasoning with you. Very well then. Speak. Well, first I want to examine everything here. Let's look at, okay, so the stuff we've clicked before is already checked off, but let's look at the police officers. Look at all these people! They've got the whole temple surrounded! And it looks like Dats is fanning the flames. The police are gonna really have their hands full with this many protesters. This whole thing is like a powder keg waiting to go off. Oh, we should keep our distance for now. Oh, yeah, so, and they're all, that was all the same thing, so it's not separate clickers. Oh, there's Dats. I thought he was like up on the steps. Look at him. Oh, wait, there's something new. The palace? Mr. Wright stayed there the entire time he was here, apparently. I know that we're having drama, there's violence, talking to Nayura. I want to talk about Mr. Wright's living arrangements. Why would he stay in a temple instead of a hotel? He says it helped him to cut costs. Long stays at a hotel really add up, you know. Okay, that is very true. But he had to sleep on the floor with a load of strangers. There weren't any showers either. Wow. That's worse than staying at a youth hostel for backpacks. I feel like we had this conversation. Why was it listed as unclicked? Yeah, why is this all listed as unclicked? There sure are a lot of temples around here. In fact, it looks like most of the buildings around here are related to Koreanism. And that's it? Okay. Well, okay, that was worth clicking. That was all worth clicking. Let's make sure that we save again, because we are very close to the 3-hour mark. Did anybody have any raid suggestions? Magpie says, Dirk said the revolution was bloodless. He didn't say nothing about being punchless. That's probably, oh, that is a great quote. Oak said, to be fair to Dats, punching police officers is always morally justified. Is it legally? Like, it is against the law, and this channel does not endorse illegal activity. Vex says, Dats kicking A in the name of all Garans are... I can't say these words. Oak says, Yudi, why you keep serving? Quick Kitty says, next time for sure, yes. Oak says, unless Logan yaps really hard, like really hard, which isn't unheard of. The trial is on my birthday. Oh, really? Is your birthday on Sunday? Chris says, laughing, yes, it is the same, though. It looks the same. Oak said, how dare... I don't think it's the same shirt. This one, again, it's got like a textury thing. That one looked more solid. I think I know which shirt that was. You'd have to like see the picture on it. The shirt that I'm wearing today has a picture of Deadpool on it. See? That one in the video, I think, if I had to guess, I think it has pictures of Transformers on it. Let's see, Oak says, how dare you, Logan, wearing clothes more than one time? Logan, can you spoil us on your episode Igus plan? I'll talk more about it later on because we don't have a lot of time tonight, but I have an idea that might allow us to get through 2 full doors in one stream. If that's the case, we could finish episode Igus in 1, maybe 2 streams. and that'll allow me to get to Refantasio Metaphor soon. Oak said, we need to talk. Fades away in the distance. Man, Nayuta really didn't want to talk, I guess. Magpie said, Nayuta just evaporates. Vex says, Karinist invisibility mantra. Oak said, Crystal, we need you. Said, no, not the trial in game. Oh, in game, that's right, because it was May, that's right. You mentioned earlier that it was almost your birthday. Quick said, the one on the clip looked greener. Yeah, because this is like I don't know how to describe that. I don't describe colors well. Oak says, May 19th. Oh, look at that, Crystal coming in with some raid messages. Thank you so much, Crystal. I'm sorry that, like, I hope you never feel like put out by listing all these raid suggestions, but I do appreciate you, Crystal. You are awesome, and you're good at finding like excellent people. We have like rated some really awesome people that I don't think I would have ever found if it was just left to my own devices. I'd be rating like the same handful of people I follow over and over again, and they're great people. Do not get me wrong, but I love meeting new people as well. So let me just copy all 3 of these raid suggestions over, and then I was also so close to catching up. I was so close. I could like taste the end of chat. Chat, you all taste like juicy fruit gum, in case you're wondering what the end of chat tastes like. Crystal says, oof. Magpie says, look at that, Logan, you're caught up. Oh, almost, because like more messages were appearing right as I was reading that. Beck says, congrats on getting through chat. Oak says, yay. Magpie says, and bet win. Oh, that's right. We're up to the 3-hour mark. Hang on. I gotta award points here. Let's see. So choose outcome, and the outcome is no. We'll see who the points get awarded to. Let's see. Crystal said, nah, I love listing raid suggestions. Okay, good. I'm glad. Oak said, the first time my gambling has caught on to me. So let's see, 2.9 thousand go to Honest Magpie. Can I click see the details? Will it tell me? Oh, Magpie was the only one that said no? So you get all the points. So 4 people lost points. I'm sorry, but that's gambling. That is gambling. Oak said the first, or rather, Crystal says rip, and some gamble. Magpie says, I was the only better laughing. I should have bet more. I don't know. I think that mainly it's like how much the other people bet determines how much you get. Because I think you get all the points they bet. So I think however much you bet. Actually, I don't know. You'd have to ask Rukov. Crystal said, ha, yippee! Oak said, really feeling the crash right now. I gotta skip some of these messages that are just posting commands. Quicketta said, yeah, I was shocked, Magpie. Quicketta said, like, really? Only 80 points, Magpie? Magpie says, I like to bet safely. Quicketta said, oh, wait, you bet more than 80. Chris said, wish list. Vex says, I wish I would have been here earlier, but I was very EP. Well, I hope you guys have all had fun. I've had, like, a lot of fun. I think this is really just... I think it's been very neat seeing this. There have been lots of twists and turns tonight. It's been very exciting. Oh, hang on, I'm just checking a thing here. Let's see. Quicketta says, still wow, I bet 200 points. Oak said, Logan skipped my code 253. I know I skipped a bunch of the commands. I'm sorry. Magpie says, a few more streams, and I'll have enough for a Monokuma Kigurumi. Oak says, yeah. And there, 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 14 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. Hang on, did I save? I think I saved. Let me make sure I saved again, just to be absolutely sure. Oh boy, there we go. So let's see, of the raid suggestions that Crystal provided, the one with the fewest number of viewers is someone playing Stardew Valley. So let's go ahead and initiate the raid command. And for anyone who's lurking, to give you the rundown, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternate between this, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, and Persona 3 Reload, the episode I Guess the Answer DLC. However, we're going to be finishing that very soon. Also, Fridays right now are special streams. This Friday, we're doing a Spooky Fright Day stream for October. Tomorrow, of Slay the Princess. The Friday after that is going to be my 4-year affiliate anniversary. We're going to do a special stream for that. And then we'll just figure out where we are. There is someone's probably already posted, but here is a link tree that includes all my socials, including a Discord invite. Every Monday, we post schedule updates, so you can get all the updates there if you are interested. So yeah, there's all that. Let's see. Oak said, thank you for the stream. It made me smile. I'm so glad. That is like all I want to do. I just want to make you guys like happy and laugh and have a good time, because you guys really make me happy hanging out with me. Like, it means the world to me that you all would take time out of your evenings so often, so frequently, just to hang out with me. Like, I really appreciate this. I don't know what I've ever done to deserve such awesome community of friends. Thank you all. Quicketta said, thank you for the very theorizing stream, and I feel good about these theories. Oak said, good night, everyone. Magpie said, good night, Logan. Quickita said, see y'all next time for Slay the Princess. Rob X says, night, Logan. And yes, good night, everybody. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. You all are the best. Enjoy the raid. Have an awesome, I guess, first part of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Chris said, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow for Slay the Princess. Have a great night. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.